Peace and love.
Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
Peace and love. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love.
Niggas.
Negus. What is the language of origin?
Straight from Ethiopia.
What is the definition?
Definition, royalty, king royalty.
Negus. Could you use it in a sentence?
Kendrick Lamar, by far, realest niggas alive.
Could you repeat the definition?
Description, black emperor, king ruler.
Negus. Negus, Negus.
I want you looking at me.
God is going to require that you operate in your gift. I said he's going to require that you operate in your gift. He's going to put so much pressure on you that all that will ooze out of you is the giftings and the anointings that he's put on your life. This year you won't be able to run from God. This year you won't tell God what you won't do, what you can't do, what you're not qualified to do. This year a job won't get in the way. A person won't upend you in this year. You will operate in your God-given authority and giftings and calling. Somebody shout right there.
Any nigga with suspicious, nigga what? So nigga pull up on me like this. He did one of those. He looked at me, then bro was staring like this. Right? Look at me. Nigga, what you talking about, nigga? So he pulled up. Nigga, what you talking about? Oh, bang. Big nigga, nigga. You talking about we got big girls, chunky, nigga.
Give it to me. A Big Mac, capitalized double D shake, and this song, so I'ma get sick with it. Give me drink and bomb and let me get with it. Yeah, cause I'ma be the biggest Mac of the year. Going around making hits like this here. Cause a brother is strong and way too long when it comes to my ding dong. But I get a check when they sign on it dotted line. So now I know I gotta get mine. It's really no thing to make sick to be a real true PIMP. Cause I had me a trick or two or more. Way back in 83 and 84. That's when I was a teen. I'm not soft, I'm working hard, making the girls bleed. See, and of course I'm slapping pros, macking pros.
Yo. Peace and love podcast, man. We back in this thing. Special edition, Saturday night, feeling good. I'm one of your hosts, man. My name is Emmett. You can catch me at EMC GEEE. Got my co-host in the building. Oh, hold up. What's going on? Let me see. Check. Hold on. Let's see if we get you straight over here.
There we go. In there.
There it is.
Yeah. Come on, man. It's your co-host, bro. You already know where to follow me at, bro. The producer number 4. Slap it or trash it. Business page. We in this thing, bro.
Yes, indeed.
Hey, turn
man.
my mic down just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Let me see.
Maybe it's my headphones.
Get your headphones adjusted and everything right there,
There we
man.
go.
Again, we back in here for a special edition. We know that on Sunday, man, it's the Grammys. That's always a big time in LA. It's a lot of people touching down. It's a lot of people coming to town. We got a good friend of mine, man. A couple of years ago, man, we bumped into each other in a studio. I can't even remember how we met. I don't even know how that happened, man. But
Shotty, my boy Shotty. Remember we slid down here. We was shooting a video.
Wait, Treyway Shotty?
We was shooting.
no.
We were shooting a video, bro. We went down to Santa Monica. Before that, we slid down for the studio session.
Yeah. Straight up, it was
Shotty.
Shotty.
Each other inside the lab, inside the booth. That's
Yeah,
what we
exactly. Well, I'm gonna turn this camera, man. I got my boy $sign Crazy, man, aka Sticks in here, man.
Yes,
Oakland's
yes,
on. Let me get these hand claps.
Hey, man, get him in a round of applause, man. Let's welcome Sticks in the building.
Right on. Appreciate my brothers. Appreciate
Yes,
y'all.
indeed,
Appreciate
man.
y'all.
So again, man, we met in the studio a couple years ago. Somebody I always stayed in contact with. Just had a certain energy about you, man. And I check out your Instagram. You focus. You got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes, sir.
First of all, let the people know what your handles are. Then we gonna get into the backstory and all that,
Okay,
man.
for sure, y'all. How y'all doing, man? First off, foremost, my name is Sticks. You feel me? That's what they know me by. But y'all could call me $sign Crazy. That's what it is right now. And at the same time, that is my Instagram handle. Y'all go ahead and tap that follow button and stay up to date with all the latest drops, all the singles, whatever y'all looking for.
Spell it
man.
exactly for the people.
Oh,
$sign
yeah.
Crazy.
You know
How
what I'm saying?
do they spell it?
This is how you spell $sign Crazy. You know what I'm saying? DOLLA
Yep.
SIGN
Yep.
Crazy.
$sign
If
crazy.
you don't know how to spell crazy, then you're crazy.
Then you're crazy. Yeah, you heard what the man
on, baby.
said, man. If you can't spell crazy, then you're crazy,
You know what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah. But look, this your first time up here, big bro.
Yes, sir.
So we want to get it from the beginning, bro. From the very beginning, before rap, before this, from the beginning, from the childhood. So we know you from Oakland.
Yes.
You from
yes,
deep
yes.
East Oakland.
Deep East Oakland.
Deep
it is.
East
stand
Oakland.
Stand up, Sabrani. You feel me?
Sabrani. So
I'm
he
in the
from
building.
Sabrani. Let me ask you. Back in your younger days as a kid, I say about 9 or 10 years old. What was Sabrani like for you?
Ooh, okay. At 9 or 10 years
Yep.
old, you feel me? In Sabrani,
Yep.
as a youngster,
Yep.
you can see me with that ball, that basketball. You feel me? You can see me with that rock. You know what I'm saying? I was out there bouncing that ball, trying to make something happen. But on the flip side, around me, the surroundings,
Yep.
it was crazy. You feel me? It was
crazy.
always something going on. You know what I mean? It's the hood. You feel me? This is Sabrani. It's deep East Oakland we talk about. We talk about one way. You know what I mean? Like it's one way in, only one way out type shit.
Wait, so your block isn't one way or the whole Sabrani?
The whole Sabrani system, it's the whole way it's set up. It's one way in, one way out.
Wait, hold on,
If
wait.
you're coming inside
Well, how
Sabrani,
does
you're
that
not
work?
coming in unnoticed, basically. You know what I mean? You gotta, okay, it's set up like a big circle. You feel me? If I had a map, I could
like
draw
a
it around
cul-de-sac
here.
or something.
You feel me? Basically, you know what I mean? It's like a little half circle. You feel me? You got your little entrance coming in, then you got your whole half circle at the bottom.
Yeah.
Nothing's coming out of that half circle unless you're going through the creek. You understand? So you gotta go back to up top. You feel me? That's what it is. Up top. That's, you feel me? Old school Scotties. You know what I'm saying?
And I know, look, you said a lot was going on. You was hooping, but
I was a
it's,
hooper,
it's
baby.
the Bay,
I'm
right?
still a hooper though.
Right.
You feel me? Come on, baby. I ain't lost nothing.
Listen, you and me both, man. All of us, man.
Yes, sir.
But look, it's the Bay, right? And so it wasn't really gang banging or nothing like that time, was
Well,
it?
on our side in East Oakland, Oakland period, in the Bay, you feel me, with the parentheses, but
Yeah.
it's not banging. You know what I mean? It's like turfs. You know what I mean? Like we don't call it banging as far as like the colors or which will set you. What you want, homie? Like nah. Over there, it's like okay, he from over there. He from the east. You feel me? All right, he from the north.
So it's more
You know what I'm saying?
neighborhoods
It's
than-
more
than-
neighborhoods. You feel me? We sections, but we hella close. You feel me?
Okay, so it's more
still
violence.
Yes.
Because
Sound
y'all so
like
close.
gang banging to me.
Yes.
It sounds just
It's
like gang
banging, but we
banging.
got a different term. It's turf. You feel me?
Understood.
Like, nigga be
That's
like,
what it
you're like,
is.
man, that nigga turf hopping. You know what I mean? Like it's turf.
I understood.
So what if you move around? Let's say
Right.
your
So you
let's say your
move
family
around, you
moved
move
around a lot.
but
Are you?
Okay, so not to cut you off, but when you
No.
move around, bro, it's all you know, you never forget your core. You know what I mean? You never forget the roots. So
Right.
say you started off as a youngster, say like 5 years old, you over here. All right, say I'm in San Leandro at 5 years old. All right, boom, mom said went through something, whatever's going on. Boom, we moved down to East Oakland now.
Yeah.
Now I'm in the hundreds. You feel me? Okay, but at this age, I'm 8 now. I'm 9 now. So am I claiming San Leandro or am I claiming the hundreds at this point?
8 and
What
9,
would you claim?
8, 9, 10, depending on what I'm doing, I might be claiming the hundreds.
Hey, that's my point. So that's how.
So it's
how-
based
that's how
on
that
what you was
feel me?
doing, where you was at. That's where
Exactly
you're
where
gonna
you
be
get the
claiming.
most, you feel me, your little to, you know what I mean?
I got
You
you.
ain't got to go in detail about that.
All right, I got you.
Whatever that is.
So so 8. So you say around 9 and 10, you was hooping,
Right.
Right. So 9 and 10, that's what 5th grade, elementary, junior high school come.
Same
Still
deal.
hooping, same
Still
deal.
hooping, playing football as well. You know what I'm saying? But that's when the music started falling into play too. 'Cause
Okay.
on the flip side, when I got my downtime, I was writing music. You know what I mean? In the house, chilling, writing music, making my beats on Music Generator, which was on a PlayStation.
Wow. So you started on Music Generator.
Right. I'm over here tapping on stuff with the video games, playing a beat.
Yeah,
got
yeah,
the
yeah.
karaoke machine on side. Like, how can I record myself?
What age was you was doing that at 8 and 9? You said 19.
I was probably like 9 or 10 at that point.
Did you had any other like siblings in the same
Yeah, I
house?
got a younger brother and I got an older sister. You feel me? I'm the middle child.
You the middle child.
Wow.
You and me both, bro.
Tug of war.
You and me both. I'm the middle child.
Hey,
too,
could y'all
bro.
speak about that, man?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
I'm the only
me-
child. I
you
don't
and
know
me
what none
both,
of that's
bro.
about.
You the only child?
I'm the only
Oh,
child. You
okay.
feel me? I didn't have
Ain't
to
nothing
share
wrong
with
that.
nothing.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Ain't nothing- See, that's
But
the thing.
what-
You ain't got to share. That's cool.
Absolutely.
That's
So,
cool.
but see, some only children can be very
I didn't
stingy.
have to share neither because I was
Right.
only boy.
You was only
Right,
boy,
right, okay,
right?
okay.
But see, it made me more like gracious. I want to share with everybody. You know
Yeah,
what
so
I'm
now
talking about?
you the overlover.
But what does it feel like to be the only child, though? What's the what?
You
is
the
comedy
only
to
child. You saying
I mean,
the middle
the
child?
middle child. Yeah.
Well, it's confusing sometimes, but if you know yourself, you ain't tripping. You feel like okay, they gonna get theirs. I'm gonna get mine. I'm in the middle. It's gonna all revolve around me anyway. I might not be the center of attention, but basically it seems like I'm the center of
That's 'cause
attention.
you in the middle.
But I'm not always getting the attention. You get what I'm saying? I'm in the middle, but I'm not always getting the attention, so I'm not tripping.
Do you feel like you did things to get more attention as a child?
Sometimes without noticing. Because
Okay.
I think it's a natural thing, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you're in the middle, so you naturally kind of acting out without even knowing.
Exactly.
People looking at you like, bruh. And you're like, shit, what, bruh, says whatever it is. you know,
Exactly.
What y'all looking at? But
I don't
it's-
think for
it's
me-
it's how you was brought up, you feel me? Or whatever you went through.
Me as a middle child, I don't think I didn't really act up, but I do notice like when I got older, I didn't really trip on nothing because you got the baby sister, you got the big sister.
Right.
I just be always like, now I feel like just don't forget about me.
There you go.
That's my whole concept
There you
now.
go. Because we don't want to be left out.
That's what. That's
It's
all.
not like,
That's what
but
it
we don't
is.
want all the attention either, though.
You feel
but
me?
we don't want to be left out.
Oh my!
Okay, now
That's exactly what it is.
Hold on, wait.
We don't need it all. Just don't forget about it.
So you saying that as a middle child, you don't want to be left out?
Period.
Yeah.
Because the oldest can get some attention, and the baby always gets the attention. I see what you're saying.
So what we saying is, if we not at the family function, please put us a plate to the side. We don't want to get there and the plate is gone and the food gone.
But you saying if that was the other child, the first child or the baby, that plate would be set to the side.
Right.
I get what you saying.
But depending on what type of big siblings you got and your siblings too, they might go ahead and make sure my little brother.
Yep.
I
see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I never heard that before, man.
That's how it is. Yeah, that's that. You feel me? You ain't heard you sing. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
child,
yeah.
baby. Let's deal with it. It's all good.
Was you in the house? You had both parents in the house with you?
Yes, sir.
Oh
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
Okay.
Yes,
So
sir.
so you had moms and
So
pops
that's
with
why I
you.
got love for my family. I'm like, I ain't mad at them for being what they are. They just what they are. You feel me?
Oh,
I'm just in the middle
understood.
chilling.
Exactly.
You feel me? I'm chilling.
Hey, did moms and pops ever do music?
Pops did for sure. I think Mom's probably messed around with it a little bit, but Pops for sure did. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's where I got my little studio like feel for and trying to get in the lab type stuff. But he was doing more gospel at the time. But he messed around with some music.
Oh
sure.
wait, he was doing gospel.
Yeah, he was doing gospel. He
So-
had the deep voice. You hear my voice? Yeah, he was messing around like that. Yeah, he was. That's Pops. That was that. You feel my faith on
Oh, he
strong.
Hold on, people play stomp. That was it. God's property and all that. GP and it.
Bro, I'm telling you, that's when it was popping. You know what I'm saying?
When did you first get into? You said your pops was into music
Yes,
and,
sir.
and gospel.
Gospel,
Was you singing in the choir as a child?
Yep.
So you grew up in the
I used to
church?
sing. Yes, sir. Yes,
He
sir.
grew up singing.
I was for shows in the church.
Oh, this boy, this
Yes,
nigga
sir.
like
That's
Drake.
why we
There's
go
something
deep
around
into the
here. He
podcast.
sing
That's
and
why I
rap.
have a song
Yeah.
called Angels too. Y'all gonna hear it.
So we
Hey,
are utilizing
yeah,
this in the
Sure.
music.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Everything I do and everything I'm about is in my music. You can hear a little piece of me everywhere.
And the
You
singing
understand?
came from pops.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I,
gotcha.
like I said, moms could sing too. You understand? Like she, you know what I mean, she was with the praise and all that, praise and worship. So I got it from both. But as far as like really getting down, like in the lab, we're trying to make something pop off of it. Pops.
Understood.
Yes, sir.
And then so pops was doing elementary, junior high. You was hooping and you started playing football, right?
And he wasn't even instilling it to me, instilling it in me though. Like
The music, no.
Nah, he
You
wasn't
was just
like
picking
he
it
wasn't
up.
like okay, do this. I was just on the side when I got my downtime off of hooping and crossing everybody over. I
Yeah.
go write my little lyric here.
Crossing
Chilling
everybody
and
out.
cut
Hold on,
it
man.
off.
We like to see that.
They like, why he's so quiet? I'm over there chilling and about to write about how I
Now, hold on.
discuss
Let
you.
me
You feel
let me
Like,
ask you this.
What position you play?
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
man, I play shooting guard, point guard. So
I
I'm
hope
always
you
in
had
it.
a three
I'm
ball or
always-
something.
see,
You know?
It's crazy you said that because y'all can look right on my Instagram and see that 3-ball.
We will check it out.
Okay, so he's Steph
I mean,
Curry.
come
So
on,
he
baby.
lives
Hey,
Steph,
Yeah.
huh?
Hey, I
Let me-
ain't
let me
trying to
check.
brag
So
or
growing up
something,
in-
but,
in
hey,
Oakland-
don't forget about me.
Hold on.
Look, when we talk about don't forget about a player, we were just talking about
You
that
feel me?
though.
Was you a Kobe fan growing up, or I know you grew up in
So
the
I'm
Bay?
Oakland, so I was more like Spreewell, like
Ah,
old
Trail.
school.
the Trail
Yeah,
Spreewell.
he the
Okay,
old school
okay,
choker
Warriors.
coach, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like
The Warriors,
You know what I'm saying? He used to ball like spinners, like that's
Yeah,
Spreewell,
yeah.
like
That's a fact.
But I mess with Kobe because I'm a baller. Like,
Yeah.
man, how can I deny Kobe? Come on, bro, he's a
You
baller.
can't. So, but
He
you would say
hoops, bruh.
you grew up hooping, watching Spreewell.
Yes, sir. Spreewell, but he wasn't my favorite either.
Who was
'cause I
your favorite?
a Jordan man. I'm still a Jordan
and
man.
me.
And I wasn't even with the
Say
fab
no
or nothing
more.
though.
Say no
It wasn't
more.
like I was just on a horse or nothing though. But
Yeah.
That's my was my guy.
Okay,
Jordan
I
was the
got you.
truth.
Okay, boom.
Yes, sir.
Football, what position you had going?
I was quarterback. I played quarterback.
So the boy got an arm.
I'm a leader.
I don't know.
So you just an athlete, sound like.
Yes, sir.
All right.
This nigga Adrian.
Humbly though, because I ain't tripping. But it sound like I was bragging. But
This
I'm,
nigga Lamar Jackson.
Yeah, something like
Nigga
it. You know?
Deshaun Watson.
It's not,
Who you got in the Super Bowl, man? Now this is crazy. We talked about
Get off
this.
subject. Yeah, who you got in the
He just
Cause
hit me
being
in the
from
chest right
Oakland,
there.
right? Being from Oakland,
Patrick Mahomes.
we know
Plus, I ain't gonna cap.
exactly. I think I gotta go for Cali, right? Now we talked about Patrick Mahomes dating, his situation. Well, he was in support of George Zimmerman when he
Zimmerman and
tweeted
that
that,
shit.
Right.
And then I heard he was only 17 years old, right? So I was like, okay, maybe he was a child. I'm not one to condone a pass. I'm not trying to give him a pass. I feel like if you grown, you know what you're talking about.
Right,
So
sure.
it ain't no pass for that. But I ain't gonna kill him on here,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I do feel a certain way, right? And I'm
And we
learning
entitled
to
that. You know, your own opinions.
exactly. And I'm learning to, you as a man, as a black man, you can date outside your race. Love is love. That's what, and it's like it is what it is. That don't make you less of a man or nothing like that, right?
all.
But let me ask you this: who's gonna win a Super Bowl? You from Oakland? Are you supporting San Francisco as a Raider fan, or how does that work?
My people at home, man, if y'all listening, man, Lord forgive me. Hey, though, To be honest, from the heart, I think my Niners finna go ahead and knock it down. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all heard what I said. My Niners too. My Niners.
He ain't keeping it 100, man.
But it makes sense though.
Man.
Look, it makes sense though. If you from Oakland, look. All right, look. This how much I can put things in logic. This is how I think, like an Einstein type of dude. Like, look.
Okay.
Listen. So I'm from Oakland, right? You saying this, right?
Yep.
Okay. The Niners is from where? They from Frisco, right?
Yep.
They supposedly we're not supposed to like that, right?
So it don't work like that.
It don't work like that out there.
In the town,
it's not supposed to be like that.
All right.
It don't work like that.
It's like Lakers Clippers. We don't give the Clippers.
That's cool. So now the Niners in the Super Bowl, right? Mm-hmm. Oakland's not, right?
Right.
But who's their rival? The Chiefs, right?
Right.
That's Oakland's rival, right? Why not go ahead and ride with a nigga? Go ahead and slide with the baby.
So
real
you
quick.
saying so you
49ers finna go ahead and knock y'all niggas out for a plan. Hey,
so
I'm just
it's
saying, if
frenemies
you
is
thinking
what
about
you
it,
saying.
if you're thinking about it logically,
yeah.
come on, bro. Why y'all hating?
So
go ahead and root for the team that whooped your ass.
So it's frenemies then.
Baby. Come on now.
If you can't beat them, join them.
Hey man, I ain't done, bro. I got these dreads, baby, but I think that's all. I just have to lay it down how y'all be.
Right.
I don't know. Whatever, though. Anyway, enough about that. Go Niners, whatever. You feel me? Hey.
Okay, so high school, right? You playing quarterback,
right?
You playing point guard / shooting guard.
Yes, Lord.
Did you ever get? It was always sports in high school, or did you ever get into the streets? Or how was it? What was it like?
Yes, Jesus.
Because when the high school come,
So look, it was always sports with me, and I was always focused. You feel me? But like I said, if you ain't heard what I was talking about, I was good. So it wasn't so much of an energy taker for me as being a player. So that mean I had other time to do other things. You feel me? Which means the streets came too. I was in the streets,
right?
Like in the streets every day. But I'm from the hood. I'm from Sabrani Park, but everything's going on around me, bro.
Right.
So
this is where I'm really.
How can I not see what's going on or be adapting to what's going on around me? Like I was a product of my environment, literally. You feel me? So that rubbed off on me. You know what I mean?
Got you.
It made me who I was. I don't regret things, but I had to go through a lot of struggling because of it too. But at the same time, man, it is what it is, bro. You feel me?
What would you say? Look, you said you had to go through struggle. What would you say was your hardest? You would say obstacle could have overcome just growing up. Period.
Right. So my hardest struggle as just growing up here was just being just what I just said, being in the middle. It was either you banging, bro, or you hooping. But they respected it because I was good. If you wasn't a good ball player, though, you wasn't going to get the love. But, nigga, I'm over here crossing you, so what you going to do? And then I'm talking shit, and then I'm still backing it up, so what you going to do?
And I'm from the turf,
and then if we can fight, we can fight, bro.
We can fight,
Let's
and
go.
I'm from here,
Let's
so you
go
can't
then.
say
Like,
nothing.
so I ain't no punk. I can hoop, and I'm from the hood, but I ain't fully in it, but I could get in it, but I could get out of it.
Understood.
That's a fact.
I can relate to that 100%.
I think a lot of us grew up in L.A., grew up in California, period, can relate to, especially grew up playing sports, because I know for me, growing up in Compton, basketball is my saving grace.
Right.
Because a lot of anytime you travel, absolutely, anytime you traveling, anytime you're doing something, you know that you can go play basketball and you can meet some like-minded dudes.
Yes,
you can always make some homies, and you always knew you had a pass.
Some of my best friends came from sports.
Absolutely. Them
Lifetime
bonds
friends,
you make.
You feel me?
Absolutely,
the fake
man.
ones came from the streets.
Yeah, we been playing basketball. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, even if you was in the streets, regardless of what neighborhood you from, if niggas knew you play basketball, you was all right. He hoop, don't even trip. Absolutely.
Respect factor. You feel me? Because it's like, damn. To them, they like, damn, you doing something I can't do.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna hate on, bro. They might want to hate on you for real, but they like, all right, shit, you might help us get about this.
Exactly.
Right.
You know?
So we go in high school. So you was pretty much, you would say, I like to call myself too, bro. I'm what you call a 50-50 type dude. I'm a gangster and a gentleman. I can walk a fine line, bro.
Right.
I can be professional and I can get into.
Yeah,
we walk a fine line. We not too far on no side.
Right.
Not too deep in the streets, but we can get in it.
Right. And ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. We not too deep on this
Because
side,
I'm
but
not
we can
gonna
handle
get
it
so
too.
deep to where I can't get out.
Exactly.
And if it just so happen, it's like, not saying that, you know what I mean, you want to bite your tongue when you saying it, but it's like, I'm going to handle it.
Yeah.
If it happens, then hey, God must have been, it just must have been my time type shit. Like, but I'm not like pushing that issue, but I'm not going to get myself so deep to where I can't get out, bro.
Exactly.
You feel me? Period. Like,
Exactly. So
that's with anything.
So you playing sports, right?
Yes.
You got that going on. You got the sports. You still living in the hood.
Right.
You started writing on your own because your pops was singing and he was doing the gospel.
Right.
Who would you say at that time, just growing up in period, like who was your inspirations when it come to music? What was you listening to at that time?
From that time, it's crazy because I'm from Oakland, but I was listening to Tupac off the bat. Yeah. That was just what gave me.
He had his time in the Bay too, though.
Did y'all claim Tupac? I always want to know that.
I for sure did.
Because
I thought
people say
I used to be hating
Bay.
on everybody else saying he was from New York. I was like, man, he's from Oakland. Like,
interesting. So Oakland claimed Tupac. Okay.
But then I respect it because I'm like, no, at a young age, I saw what he was trying to do. He was trying to create a big umbrella, so he was everywhere. It wasn't like he did it on purpose, but
Exactly.
his life, you feel, it allowed him to do that. You know what
Exactly,
I mean? He was
exactly.
everywhere, so everybody started eventually loving him.
And that kind of speaks to how you think about Oakland, how
Right.
you have different turfs.
Right.
If you move around based on how you feel it at that time, that's what you claiming.
Right,
When
exactly.
Tupac was in L.A.,
Exactly.
he got bit by the L.A. bug, and he
Yes,
was,
yes.
to live and die in L.A.
Yep.
But when he was in Oakland, it was all Oakland.
All
so
for Oakland, full throttle. You
Exactly.
hear all the old songs. If you really tapped into Tupac, the
Absolutely.
real Tupac,
Absolutely.
all those songs, you throw Oakland there every once in a while.
He
all
was
the
in
time,
New York,
you feel me?
Baltimore too, right?
yeah, he was in Baltimore too. So you can hear
Everywhere.
different points in his life where that reflects in his music for
Right.
sure.
Right.
Absolutely.
So you would say Tupac you was listening to at that time. Who
Right.
else?
And that's an easy one to say because obviously most people, Tupac.
That's the generic answer.
Yeah, bro, but I listen to
Yeah.
everybody. I listen to Master P. He was one of my idols. You know what I'm
No
saying?
Limit was
My
hella.
cousin alone at a young age was my idol. Johnny Cash, rest in peace. You feel
Mm-hmm.
me? There's all that. But that's my cousin. He was my real idol because I used to literally go to these family functions and hear my man going in. Like
Right.
we was young. You talk about 8 years old, 9 years old, and we talk about my pops again taking me all the way to Richmond.
Yep.
Feel me? Messing with the family. We got the Thanksgivings, the Christmases, but I'm around my cousins. And it's the guy that was in the middle of the show. He was in the middle of the room,
And
holding
Johnny
me down.
Cash.
Johnny Cash. This. If I know y'all heard about him. If y'all
man,
haven't,
stop playing
y'all
with
from
me,
LA,
man.
but at the same time, I know he's circulated around. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, you
but
say-
that's my cuz.
Okay.
Real live bloodline. You know what I mean? And that's actually a song on my album Money Over Matter that y'all need to tap in on. It's called Bloodline. And that's my cousin, you feel me? But he was my real live type idol. I listened to him.
Yeah.
So that's where I was going with that. You know what I mean? It's Tupac,
Wow.
but I listened to my cousin. He was really the reason why I'm writing. Like,
So you was seeing it in the flesh, your
Yes,
cousin
my
doing it,
family,
and that was
my
your
family.
idol.
I thought he was just doping shit out.
So he
Like,
looking
at it
like, I know I
like-
can do this.
Like, man, what?
Yeah.
What age was that? Around what?
Around that age, you saying like around 8
8 or 9.
8 or 9, because he
Damn,
was
so
about.
you got started around 8 or 9.
real-
Like,
real
hey, I'm
quick, 'cause
gonna
I
be
was
rapping.
hooping, but I saw things around me, and then I'm in the streets, and I'm like, how can I write about what's going on? I ain't gonna never tell on myself writing about it. But it's like,
Yeah.
how can I put my struggles on somewhere, like, because I can't talk to nobody about certain things, you feel me? So
Interesting.
it helped me as a therapy, you feel me? Then eventually it just turned into a real live art. Like, I started getting better grades in English. That started turning to be my favorite subject.
Exactly,
Like,
exactly,
I
'cause your
wanted
way
to
with
read
words and
more.
everything,
I
yeah.
wanted to- it made me want to read more so I could learn the right words to play with, you feel
Man,
me?
explain that. I always tell rappers, man, if you want to be a good rapper, if you read out loud every day,
Right.
you will be a better rapper.
It's gonna help you for one on your speech. It's gonna help you on your lyrical because it's gonna help you on your delivery.
Mm-hmm.
If you read and you read out loud, it's gonna help you fluently say
Your
that.
enunciation and
Yeah, it's
everything.
gonna help you. So when you get in front of the mic, you're gonna ba instead of oh, bro, run that back.
Exactly.
Let me just punch it in.
It's gonna help with your
that's
breath
where
control
That's where
and
people
everything.
mess up in the lab. That's where your time gets messed up. You messed up so many times trying to redo that one part when you could just say it the first time.
Exactly.
But you know what you're saying.
Exactly.
But you don't have the
Yeah.
get it out, nigga.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah.
but see, it takes somebody that has that some form of education or some form of that to understand
Yeah.
how it takes effects on your music. Because if you don't know, it's a lot of rappers out here, bro.
They ain't even thinking like that, bro.
They not
Why?
thinking like that.
They probably listen to me right now, like, who is this nigga? Like,
Because I feel like, but I feel like,
tripping, like, bruh, but I know what I'm talking about. I ain't gonna lie.
right. But it's
Trust
some
me.
people like me. I can understand exactly what you're saying because we
Yeah.
know, just in general, just reading, education in general has a large impact on pretty much every damn
Yes,
thing you
Lord.
about to do in life.
Yes, Lord.
Let's just keep it all the way a buck,
do.
bro.
It do.
You know what I'm saying? But how do you explain that to somebody? How you explain that,
ain't
to
really-
a young rapper?
Me, the
Look,
way I would.
watch this. Look, he's a young rapper.
Uh-huh.
He getting money already.
Okay.
He got the money to his ear. He
don't need
got the
all-
money
exactly.
phone.
He don't need all that.
Why
He got the
read?
money phone.
Exactly.
He got a million streams already.
Yeah.
Like,
How do you get him to
Yeah.
understand? Hey, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
To read.
It's gonna take it. This one's gonna have to happen to him. It's gonna literally have to take him fall into a spot to where he see his music ain't moving like that no more. To where he feel like he's looking for another angle, and then that's when you come in at the same time and, so to speak, if you feel me, coming at the same time, like, bruh, check it out.
Try this way.
If you read a little bit more, maybe you'll make a better song, a real song. Like, not trying to downplay him, but like, bruh, maybe it's not gonna be mumble rap no more. You know what I mean? Like, maybe your shit will sink in on somebody.
Shit.
Because if you reading, it's gonna get deep. You feel me?
He took a shot.
I'm just
That was
saying.
a shot at
I'm just
mumble
saying,
rap.
and I ain't no mumble rapper. You
So
feel
your
me?
shit not mumble
I
rap.
don't mumble rap. I probably did it before back in the day. And if y'all heard some leaks out there with me on it, but I apologize for that. But at the same time, I be having storylines with what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta really listen to that shit. Like, don't just listen to the beat and be like, oh, that ain't for me.
How
But
old was
listen
you?
to me.
Go ahead. How old was you when you made your very first song that was recorded out and everybody could listen to it?
Okay.
Like you can walk up to somebody and say, "Here, check
that-
this shit out. I
that's-
recorded a full song." How old?
Glad you said that because that goes right back to when I said I had figured out how to make beats on the PlayStation.
Yep.
So I was probably like about 7 when I learned how to do the, like get to the beats. But I didn't get real good with the beats around to like 9. You feel me? So I'm on there making it boom now. I done stacked the sounds of the 808 and made it knock, like you can hear that shit coming out the TV
Off
now,
the
you feel me?
PlayStation,
and
bro?
I'm like, bro, what? I was lit, bro, as a young one. And they're like, bro, what is he doing in that room? Like, is he okay? Like, nigga, I'm all right. Trust me, I'm just playing with a little few things.
I'm happy.
And I ain't playing with myself, nigga. I ain't talking about myself.
And again, you said your cousin was your. That was
in the
your.
back of my mind. All I'm hearing is Johnny Cash going crazy on Thiz this, Thiz that, or whatever. But at the time we was young, so he wasn't even rapping on Thiz yet. He was just in the living room, gassing.
Yeah.
Everybody in the family going crazy. We dance, we lit, but he in the middle of thing freestyling.
Ain't it gig?
And he's
That's
freestyling,
gigging,
bro.
baby.
He's not writing nothing. He's freestyling. I'm looking like I don't even know how to say that shit. Like,
Right.
what did he just say? But it took me to go back to the house, and that's when I was using my cousin as like not a competitor, but I wanted to get better, so I go to the house and write. Like I knew I couldn't freestyle.
So it was
I would
motivation.
write. Yeah.
Understood.
Off top.
At 8 years old, though, it seemed like you started so early, man.
It was, bro.
So when was the time you made your first song?
My first song was like around 9.
9. That's when
I
he
made
said he
that
got
in
it
my
down pat.
room, on the PlayStation generator. I had that playing in the background on the TV, bruh.
That's
my mom
crazy.
had bought me a karaoke tape player, bruh. Tape player.
So mom supported the dream at 9 years old.
Knowing, bro.
Hey,
That's my
what's up.
family.
Hey,
You feel me?
do
So
you-
when
what
I
was
make
the name
it,
of
I'm
the song?
bringing y'all with me. I promise. Look,
Spit a bar from that song right now.
Man,
Do you
I
remember
don't even
when he
remember
was
that. I ain't
9?
even gonna lie, bro. Look, I'm gonna be embarrassed with that one, bro. It was some old school. I probably done killed like 50 niggas in that one song, bruh. I ain't never even touched a gun. At that age, like
Yeah, you
nigga, I
9
seen
years
it.
old. You don't
Bro,
even know
I
how
seen
to
it, but I done ran up on him. I done took this. I done did that. I done whooped you. But I knew what they wanted, bruh. So I'm like, nigga, and they like, yeah, that's going, but nigga lying. And I'm like, man, it's me, whatever. All right, my bad.
But it was enough to
I got
get
a little
you-
dark side to me.
What
my
was your?
fault.
Did you have a rap name then? What was
Yeah, it was Sticks.
So you
I was
always
always
been
Sticks, bro. Look, I'm tatted down with the Sticks gang.
Where did the name
It was
come from?
always Sticks. I was a skinny nigga balling on the hoop court, and they was like, bro, he's sticking him.
Wow.
So since I'm sticking him, I'm like, fuck, man. Y'all
So
trying to
he's
call me
skinny.
Sticks.
Yeah.
Y'all trying to call me
So
Sticks
they
then
get
since
skinny
I'm
with
sticking him.
defense.
That's when
Yeah.
sticking him. That's when sticking him was popping. You feel me? So I'm sticking him. Like I said, I'm crossing y'all niggas. Whatever.
Right.
I'm a little dude by myself going against all y'all, and I know y'all remember. Y'all know y'all remember me. But anyway, yeah.
So
That
nine,
was
so
Sticks.
9 year old, you make your first song.
Yes, Lord.
What's the
On
feedback
okay,
from your
back
first
to
record?
Back to that before I get deeper, because I got to explain this because it's a part of the Sticks tape. That's the reason why I call myself Sticks tape. So, mom's bought the karaoke, bruh. She not knowing. Okay, we going to church. Remember, I was in church. You feel me?
Yep,
But
yep,
it was
right.
so deep that moms used to buy the cassette, the same service, bruh. As a youngster, what y'all thinking? She bought this cassette at the same service we just listened to. I'm a youngster trying to record something.
I'm
I took
recording
the
over
dang
t-
tape,
yeah.
bro. I'm sorry, mama.
You
I
recorded
took
right
the
over
tape, I put it in the player, recorded that out loud,
You had
pressed
to
the
put the
record
shit
button.
on top of that
I pressed
Yeah.
the record button with the beat playing in the background on the TV
And record right
lit
over it.
myself. And I'm always want to take Jacob because I got to.
Wow.
It ain't no, let me adjust this, let me do that.
Yeah.
So that's why when it sound like I took a shot at people, let me punch that in. And I don't punch in all the time. Like, I mean, I do when I feel like it's necessary, when I want to make something thick, like when it gets to the details of making a song. But when it comes straight off the rip, bro, you gonna see me in there. I'm gonna knock that. I'm damn near do the 16 and the hook, and you gonna be like, bro, no, pause, hold on.
So you can hold. You got the breath. The
I'ma get it
technique
through.
every down to get it.
I'ma
through.
lay
So
it
you
all the
don't
way
need
down.
to.
I'm gonna lay it all the way down.
Punch
bro.
in.
If I wrote it like that, it's going down just like that.
Let me ask you how you feel about Jay-Z then?
He the dopest on that note.
He's the
Because he
dopest
goes in
on
there-
that level.
Because when he goes in there, he ain't even writing it, and he's going in there. I don't know if he wrote it at the house or whatever, but when he go inside that booth, he's reciting it, and that's something that I got to later in life, but not off. That's pretty tough.
I'm not
Exactly.
gonna lie,
That's
bro.
pretty tough.
Listen, I've never. I don't record. Right, I recorded one song, bro. And for me,
Your second song gonna be with me.
I'm with it. But look,
Oh,
for me,
look at you
right?
live,
Look,
bruh.
for me, bro, that going in based on memory and punching in, that shit is not
It's
difficult
not.
for me.
You got that? See,
Only,
that's-
look, I'm gonna
man.
tell you why, bro. This is why. I was the person in school. If I had a test, I'm gonna read that shit and memorize it 30 minutes before.
There you go.
Soon as the
Yeah.
test is over
Yeah.
with, I can't remember
You
it.
ain't finished. Oh yeah.
Cause I just I
let
didn't
it all out.
learn it. I just memorized it.
Just for the time being.
So I can sit there and as soon as the mic come on,
Hey, that's dope, though.
tell the homie, hey, hold on, hurry up,
Run
hit
that
the
shit
record.
right now, though.
Run it right now.
Right now, though.
So right now,
Yeah.
so I can get it out.
I be
And when
telling him all the
get-
time, bro. Hurry up, bro.
If I
Right
get it
now.
out
Right.
and I gotta perform it,
Yeah.
Then what happened when you got to perform it?
I can play it back and
And
my
remember it
memory
again.
is like an
It's
elephant.
just a
I'm not
rhythm.
gonna cap. I got a cold memory.
Okay.
You feel me? I got a cold memory, but I do have selective memory.
Young
Okay.
Dumbo over there, huh? Like an
Yeah,
elephant,
yeah,
huh?
like an elephant, man. You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay? But I can understand that, so I get how Jay-Z's able to do that. So when he said that to me, it wasn't so
It
like,
wasn't so hard.
nah, it
And
wasn't.
you originally from LA.
I'm from LA.
You don't got
born
no
and
family
raised.
from New York or nothing?
Never.
I was gonna say,
no,
cause you cheat,
no.
bro. You
I got,
cheat, bro. I ain't
I
gonna
got
talk to
family
you.
from South.
I'm fucking with
You
you,
feel
bro.
me? But I'm just
Good.
saying
Good.
that I think Jay-Z is dope, but that
He's
part,
saucy.
Who Jay-Z your favorite
I
rapper?
don't have no favorite rapper, to be honest, because I mean,
Nigga,
once I
you
start,
say yourself then.
I mean that's I said that earlier, but I kind of wasted that one. Look, we wasn't on there, y'all. My bad. It was all about Dollar Crazy about 20 minutes ago. I mean, I don't know what just happened, but I just feel like sharing it will. But no, I'm just serious. Like I don't have enough time to listen to everybody. So at this point, right now in the rap game, I don't have a favorite at this point. But it's always gonna be Pac with me and me.
Okay, you don't have to have a favorite. Who? Give me your top 5 right now. They don't got to be your favorite.
Okay.
In the game right now today, alive though. That's cracking right now today. Give me your top 5 right now.
Okay, I for sure know that. Let's see. He got a little ill or whatever, but Lil Wayne was always on my list.
You finna say Lil Wayne right now today?
Well, not right now to this day, but that's
when
the
last
thing,
time that nigga dropped the album?
That's the thing. The last time I listened to. That's the last time I've been listening to anybody.
Lil Wayne is a goat. He the goat.
He be gassing.
But you can't say Lil Wayne.
He washed out right now. I ain't gonna lie. He washed it right now. As far as like life happened. But anyway. As far as like the right now artist, J. Cole. J. Cole for sure.
Okay, all right.
Drake for sure.
Okay.
We got 2 right there. You feel me?
Fact.
Dang, I was about to say that, but I don't even want to disrespect Blood. But he ain't gonna go there because I ain't heard his album yet, so I gotta give him a chance. Eminem, like he's dope though.
Oh, the last. So
dope.
you gonna give it to M?
But I ain't heard the last album yet, so I can't say nothing.
So M don't count this. So you got 2. You got 3 more left.
All right, so I got 3 more. So I got 3 more.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm losing count already. Whew, 3 more. Dang, this is tough. You see how shit is?
No, it's a lot of artists out.
It is, but not dope artists. Like it's a lot that's
he
out
taking
though.
shots.
And I want to hear him. Like
they gonna be mad at you.
Rick Ross is always on my list too, though. I like the way he comes.
Okay,
I like the way he
Rose.
approach things.
That's
say that.
fact.
I'll take Rose. That's 3. You got 2 more, Playboy.
Okay, 2 more. Who did I leave out?
Come
I know
on,
somebody
Cuddy.
I'm leaving out. I'm gonna be hella
Come on,
mad.
Cutthroat.
I'm gonna be hella mad, bruh. I ain't even gonna lie, bruh. Ain't no more on my list, bruh. I gotta stop it.
Okay,
I'm forcing them. I don't want to force it. I don't want to force it.
Time out.
Come on.
We couldn't get to 5 hot artists in the game. We couldn't get to 5. We got 4.
Time out.
Hey,
From the
not
babies,
right now.
time out of Steers, right? Hold on.
No.
Wait, so what you think about, what about the baby and Lil Babies and all of that?
See, he's so hot right now that he ain't even on the list. He burnt that list up. Like, he's dope as fuck right now. Like, the baby is dope as fuck right now. He burnt the shit out that list. Like, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's hard with me, bro. It's hard. I'm sorry, y'all. I be so into Dollar Crazy that when it come on, I be feeling it, but I don't be tripping. Like,
You know what, man? We're going to play them a snippet of your song, man.
There we go.
We're going to play one right now.
Wait, hold on. What's the name of the song?
We got a couple, man. We got a couple we can choose from. Whichever one you want to play.
You want to play shit.
We're going to give them a
so
snippet.
lit right quick. Let me go ahead and play.
We gonna since we gonna
paper
play it,
plastic. Go ahead and give him paper
since we
plastic.
gonna play it, we might as well just introduce this up. So this the slap of the trash segment right here.
We gotta get the drop, crack it out.
You got the people out here right now that's gonna listen. Whoever listening, bro.
Right.
Slap of the trash it, man.
Okay.
If it's hot, they gonna tell you it's hot. If
Tell
it's
me
trash,
what you think.
Now we got the number. You can call in. I gotta get
it's
the
a
number
number
on
they
my
can call
phone.
in too.
Oh, it's good.
Yeah, you can call
I take
directly to the
constructive
studio.
Criticism.
All right,
You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna post the number on the live. We're live on Instagram.
Yes,
we
Lord.
also
Yes,
live
Lord.
on Facebook. I'm gonna post the number. You guys can call straight through the studio. Within the next couple of weeks, we're gonna start having contests, man, giveaways, tickets and things like that. We got a lot going on out here. Make sure you guys download the Fox Soul app. You see it, shit is getting real. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, Lord.
But I just had to do some little cheap plugs and things like that. You know what I'm saying? But back to this business, man. It's Slap of the Trash.
Yeah.
Which song should we play
Let's
with?
do
What
it.
song should we
gonna
go with,
ahead
man?
with that paper of plastic, slap of the trash. And y'all go
Paper
ahead and give me
plastic.
what you like, baby.
Hey, what was the information behind paper?
So paper of plastic is like I'm gonna give it to you either this way or that way. It's no other way. I can't give it to you because I'm gonna give it however.
I
Y'all
thought my
feel
nigga
me?
was
I'm
at the
a
line
judge.
at the grocery
You
store, the
understand?
EBT
Hey,
card
we
or
can do
something
that
when he
too.
said paper with plastic, man.
You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. How much you
Yes,
selling
sir.
your food stamp for?
I need it for half.
Come on, I know somebody needs some diapers.
Come on,
All
man.
right, here
Don't
it
you
is.
got hot meal.
Come on, man.
Y'all let us know, man.
hey,
Slap of the Trash.
hey.
Here we go.
Money game good, get traded. Living life on some fast shit. Dollar signs on your bastards. Waiting out for the product. Mental plug for the profit. Told the hood that I got it. Stacked it and then I copied it. Fucking paper of plastic. Money came good, get traded. Living life on some fast shit. Dollar signs on your bastards. Waiting out for the product. Mental plug for the profit.
I'm just saying though, man. I'm gonna get to the money, man.
And then I copied it. Fucking paper of plastic.
Baby throwing salt, but I ain't a slug. Moving like Speedy Gonzalez, only stop for the plug. Dollars over everything, hustling, getting this money, man. Jugging when it's good, when it's bad, I be in the shade. Waiting for the sign when it's time. Gotta get the cake. Looking for the line on the fly. Ain't no time to play. Shout out my niggas with them visas. Always quick to please us. But if you're stealing from the family, better pray to Jesus. They say they with you, but they hating, bro. I can't believe them. I'd rather focus on my paper. Ain't gon' beg to keep them. I like to call it second nature. You can bang the bleachers. Catch a nigga from afar. Clean your lids and see them.
Money game good, get tragic. Living life on some fast shit. Dollar signs on your bands. Waiting out for the product. Mental plug for the profit. Told the hood that I got it. Stacked it and then I copied it. Pumping papers up fast. Money came good, get tragic. Living life on some fast shit. Dollar signs on your bands. Waiting out for the product. Mental plug for the profit. Told the hood that I got it. Stacked it and then I copied it. Pumping papers up plastic.
It really don't matter.
Just get your issue.
Don't worry about mine. Pay me.
And it's sufficient.
Had the jug for the low. Now I'm up in the price. They was playing with the payments.
Hey man, so let us know what y'all think about that snippet, man.
What is it, man?
That's our boy Sticks, man.
Slapping the trash,
Man. Let us know what you think about the boy Sticks, man.
Yeah. We're gonna post that number for you guys.
Yeah.
And one more time, that's paper or plastic.
Paper or plastic, yes.
That was
And
paper
at the
plastic.
same time, that's also in a contest right now that y'all could go vote for on Coast to Coast Live. That's in a contest to be on this mixtape right now. I am actually up right now as well. 28 votes to about the next one is like 14 or something.
What?
So
Or how do we vote?
they didn't trash it, but hey, whatever y'all feel. Hey, I'm just saying they didn't trash it, but whatever y'all feel, let me know because I'm in the lab right now. I'm gonna cook something else and I'm gonna hit you upside your head with it. So
Right.
I feel
just
you.
let me know what's popping, like for real,
Exactly.
because I'm an artist. I'm gonna always take what y'all say and I'm gonna adjust or I'm gonna, you feel me? I'm gonna still do me.
Exactly.
regardless.
Regardless.
Right.
You know what I mean, slap
As
the
you
trash,
should.
baby. Enough said.
Exactly.
But that's on that Money Over Matter. Money Over Matter. That's the album. Excuse me, y'all. Money Over Matter. Y'all could go ahead and get that. That's on iTunes. Well, it's waiting to get clear for iTunes, but it's on Spotify. It's on Tidal. It's on all that. You know what I'm saying?
You
Shazam.
just wait for it to get cleared on
Yeah,
iTunes.
you know what I mean? Because I done uploaded it trying to get it dropped for Christmas, and I forgot they went on Christmas too. So they came back like, hey, bro, we saw your album, but we didn't start looking over things yet, so it took a little break.
Let me ask you about this really quick. I know it's a lot of independent artists doing their own thing.
Yes, Lord.
Is it hard to get your music on these streaming services? Because we know once you get your music up there, that's you in business. You know what I'm saying?
In business, but that's not where it stops. That's where people mess up.
Okay.
You put it on there, you got to push too. Don't just drop it up there and then be like, all right, I'm a rapper. Yeah, okay, you rapping. That's what's up. Push that shit. Go out there and let people know about that. Like let them know. Not necessarily just get paid, but if it's your passion, push it. Have everybody play it. If they're supporting you, they're supposed to support that shit. Like push it. Youngsters, push your music, bro. Don't just sit on it. If you think it's hot, push that motherfucker. If they say trash it, you drop it, nigga. I don't give a fuck. You still talk that motherfucker, bro. Hey, you feel me?
All right, look. So you can only come up with 3 rappers, right?
Right.
You been from the back.
Hey, but no, that was a lie though, because the baby, y'all whooped me with that. I ain't gonna lie, he melted the track, but he on my list, bro.
He on my list. Lil Baby neither?
Lil Baby saucy too. That's what I'm saying. But it's too many of them because I even forgot about NBA YoungBoy, bro.
Yeah,
like
NBA
I'm fucking
dude,
up,
NBA be
but
bustin'.
like
be
it's
bustin'.
too many to say a top 5 for me.
I got this. Look, you from the Bay.
Uh-huh.
You from Oakland. You from
Right.
Deep East Oakland.
Deep East.
Hold on. I ain't even gotta just say Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
You got Too Short. You got E40.
Right.
You got Spice Ones.
Right.
Shit, right now you got Filthy Rich. You got Cookie Monies.
Mm-hmm.
You got Drew Downs, which we came into earlier.
Right.
You got who are my Bay Area
You got Mozzie,
pioneers?
you can't
you
forget.
got
That's
come
a
on,
fact.
man.
You
You
got
got Mozzie in the building right now. You got Lavish D.
You all right?
You feel
But this is where I gotta stop you at. If you going with that, where I can't pick none of them.
No, you can pick them.
Oh, okay. All right.
I was just saying it. I was just saying it because you a Bay Area.
Yeah, for sure.
You a Bay Area.
For sure.
You a Bay Area guy.
Right, you feel
know what
me?
I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You got who else? You got that's Bay. Who else?
Okay, you still got
I like
Blood.
my boy Lil Pete.
Yep,
You
cool.
got Blood. Lil Blood. Ain't it Lil Blood?
Lil Blood.
You got Yada. I like Yada. He from the Bay.
You don't forget about what's bro. That's under E40.
You got that's from the
Don't forget brother.
Yeah,
Oh, and B Peasy hard too, but he from Alabama.
Right, but he be out here with
He's
it,
sick
so,
with it too, though.
He
Yeah,
show
he-
saucy though. I like his shit though.
Now
He saucy.
look, you got a lot of Bay Area pioneers. Huh?
You got Guap Dad. Y'all didn't name Guap
Right.
Dad.
Oh,
Can't forget about Guap Dad.
but see,
I ain't heard too much of him though.
He got some hot shit, but he just don't rap the traditional.
Okay, I ain't
it's
heard
not
too
the
much of that.
traditional California, Oakland or East California sound. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay, I gotta tap in with that.
But it's a lot of Bay Area. You keep the sneak.
Right, we can't forget him.
Stop playing
We
Mr.
can't
Fab,
forget
Mr.
him.
FAB.
None of them. Adrian
From
Man.
the north to the east.
Adrian
to
Man,
the
I know
west,
personally, so I can't forget
Niggas be
bro.
cool with you.
Yeah, you feel me? That was in my soil off top.
Stop playing, man.
Feel
I
me?
know.
Honey.
Come on. Listen.
That's fact.
So with all of these people, nobody who from the Bay inspired you. Who was you listening to in the Bay growing up?
What you just said, Adrian Man, 3 times crazy. Because I'm from Sobrani, so I literally lived
3
on the
times
corner.
crazy.
I literally lived on the corner of Burgito.
Uh-huh.
One house over, The next house over there was recording in the back. It probably wasn't the best studio popping, but you could hear them up in there. And I'm walking around, mind you, I'm walking around bouncing this basketball, so I'm hearing that shit. Like I said, you're a product of your environment, right? I'm just bouncing around the corner. Pops think I'm working on my handles. I'm listening to all kind of shit. You feel me? Then I go back to the house like, okay, yeah, I hear you Pops in the studio. Dang, I heard them too. Ooh, I like that.
I'm finna mix it
all up. That. I'm finna put a little this and a that and a oof and that. Yeah. So yeah, that's how it happened.
3 times crazy.
3 times crazy. And I know Asian Man personally too, by the way. Shout out. Like,
say no more.
So yeah.
All right. Okay,
yes,
understood.
Yes,
I got it. I just had to, because I didn't hear no Bay Area influence.
Yeah, but that's another thing I was gonna get at. From being from the Bay, it's hard to choose from the Bay too, because not saying that it's a bad thing, but from the Bay, it's like kind of like being in a crab from a barrel. Like, you're not pulling from a motherfucker, like you hating on them though, but it's like, man, I could do that too. So how can y'all choose you being saucy and I feel like I'm saucy? And we hold that confidence, bro. We could be the weakest nigga thing out. I ain't dropped shit, but I feel like I'm better than you, bro.
But why is it that?
That's just what it is.
But why do it gotta be that towards the Bay or California? Why can't it be, nigga? You supposed to? I'm better than anybody from wherever.
That's like me coming to LA. Like, why y'all got them colors on? Why you tripping off red, bro? I like red.
Okay, I can understand.
Then y'all like, ooh, but this, that, ooh. Yeah, well, guess what?
But maybe I gotta. Maybe you know what? The nigga gotta. He might have a point. We should make tap in. Listen to what
that's exactly why we saying this, because we need to link up and team it up so we can mob on all this shit. Like, come on, bro. That's exactly where he was going with that, baby. If y'all wasn't listening, so we wasn't funking.
Come on, baby. It's all love, right? LA, man.
That's Lord.
Exactly.
Bay to LA, back to the Bay.
That's what it is, my nigga.
And then we gonna come back over here and you feel me, show you what you say. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's the Grammys weekend today. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so look, you got your first song was at 9. Junior high school, still recording, playing basketball. High school, come basketball, football. You quarterback and point guard and shooting guard, right?
Right.
What was the first project you would say you dropped ever? Was it in high school, after high school?
It was in the middle of high school, but nobody paid attention. But look, it was dope as shit. It was dope as shit to me. I was pushing the shit out of me, bro. Right. Nobody wasn't tripping. They was like, nigga, you hoop, bro.
Right.
Nigga, you hoop, bro.
So they didn't take the serious.
They wasn't even worried about nigga, you hoop, bro. Okay, but I'm rapping too. No, it wasn't working. My real niggas on the block was looking at me. They wasn't like laughing or nothing, but they like, bro, okay, that's what's up. But you know, we doing this shit.
Right, you a real hooper though.
But you hooping though. But I ain't getting knocked about it because like I know that.
What was the name of the first project?
My first project, Get With It to Start Stripping. Like,
Wait. Get it or start stripping? Nigga was going for the gusto out the gate. You was going for it at the gate. Get with it and start stripping, bitch. Where you come up with that at?
Cause look though.
Wait, nigga, you was stripping? You was finna strip?
Man, no, not even that though.
This
like
nigga
that was back in the day.
ass.
Look though, cause the Oakland strip is like you hitting a lick type shit.
All right, got
you. That's it. Sound funny as shit though.
It's
Look,
slang,
but that's why I said it, cause I knew what it meant for everybody else. But it's like, get with it, start stripping. Like, I'm gonna strip you. Like, nigga,
you gonna ride
get
with
this
niggas,
shit or I'm gonna
basically.
strip you. You feel me? Like I told you, I done killed 1 million niggas in that first song.
Understood.
And I ain't did none of that shit the first song. Was like, come on, bro. But that's what it was called. Get with it, start stripping. I had to make my name. You feel me? So I was making a name, nigga. Like, I'm from Sobrani, nigga. I want something rough, nigga. I'm gonna be on rough there, nigga. Like,
hey, it's Get With It to Start Stripping on Spotify right now.
Hell no. I would never drop that. I would never let y'all listen. Y'all would never hold that above me. No. Shit.
Man. Hey, so Get With It and Start Stripping, right?
I might have to make a remix of that though now. It's gonna be a little different.
You gotta go volume. What you going volume 2?
It's gonna be volume 7 because that's my favorite number. And I ain't even did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, nothing. It's
why 7 your favorite
straight
number?
out. 7.
Where's 7 come from?
That's a complete number. God, it's a complete number, and then not even just that.
This nigga went deep.
I was born on October 7th in room 7 on the 7th.
Wow. You ever study numerology?
I didn't study because I feel like I was too smart for it, but I was stupid for not studying because I should have learned more about it. But
it ain't never too late.
It's just never too late. No, and I'm for sure gonna study it now. Watch my leave this motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, remember that shit you talking about, bro? Hey, bro, put me back on the podcast. I got something to say. You like, man, come on, go on with that shit. But no, for real though, bro. I'm gonna tap into it though, but I never had to. You know what I mean? I was always doing some everything else. You know what I mean?
I got a question for you. Growing up, doing music, just in general. What was the craziest? What was the dumbest advice somebody ever gave you?
Oh my God.
The dumbest shit somebody ever gave. So the dumbest advice somebody ever gave.
So, what age bracket is this?
It don't matter in your whole life.
life.
Pick. It could be from yesterday.
Damn. Okay, the dumbest advice?
Yeah.
Crazy. I don't know. I had played this single one time, right? And I was just messing around. And it was like, drop it or stop it, right? Them niggas told me to stop it, right? So I dropped the motherfucker. That was the only time. That's the dumbest shit.
That's the dumbest thing.
Because everything else that people tell me, I take it at heed. So if you telling me something, I'm going to literally look at it like, okay, it's a reason. I may not react to it right at that moment or let you know that I paid attention, but I took whatever you said, and it's the reason why you said that shit.
Gotcha.
It could be bad, it could be fucked up, it could be good.
Interesting.
But I'm gonna take that shit, and it's gonna make sense to me because I'm a writer. Remember, I'm trying to like I said, I started out killing.
Yeah.
So really, I was trying to write a book at a young age, not even fucking knowing. So I'm gonna use what you said, and I'm gonna put that somewhere here.
Let me ask you, how does that work against you though? Like for artists, say like
this is the
Wale.
thing. If it works against you, if you make it seem like it's your real authentic like a self, you feel me? So if you put something in the song and you walking around acting like, oh, that's just me. Or that's how I live. That's why I rock. Why you trying to portray yourself as being that? Then you fucked up.
Exactly.
But if you doing like I just said, bro, I'm trying to put it in a story. So I make fuck around and make a song. It don't have to be about me. You feel me? But I'm gonna make you feel that shit. But I'm not going out in the streets like, yeah, that was me that day. Yep, I did it. But if it was me that day and I was making that particular song, I'm gonna say that too. Like, yeah, that's when I was going through some shit, bro. Like, woo, I can't even talk about that. Like,
so the worst advice you say, somebody told you just trash a song.
Trash a song. Because I hate when people tell me trash a songs. I feel like all my shit hot, even if it ain't mixed.
Got another question. What's the worst thing you ever put your parents through?
Getting in trouble too fucking much.
No. Nigga, getting in trouble, that's multiple times. You could have got in trouble for being.
You could have been talking in class.
Silly.
That's the point. I don't even want to tell them myself.
What's the worst thing that you can speak on camera that you put your parents through?
Damn, that's crazy. Because like I said, it's getting in trouble because it's all that shit, bruh.
Cause we got a lot of parents.
I done did a lot, bruh.
Well, don't act.
But it's not in a bad way though. Like I was a good child still, but the things that I did that impacted the family. It was a big deal. Like I ain't like not no jail or nothing like that though. But all right, babe, this is what it is. All right, so I'm a ball player, right?
Yep.
So I'm hooping. I'm just gonna go ahead and spill it. So I'm hooping, right? I'm doing my thing. We out there in school. We big shit. We big time. You feel me? I got everything in my hand. I ain't tripping. Whatever. All right, but we hustlers too though. You know what I mean? You come upon a lick or two or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to be the bad guy, but you a hustler. You feel me? So whatever. And my boy doing whatever. Okay, I'll take care of him. I have his back per se. That's basically what I got in trouble for, having my boy's back. That was doing something out of pocket.
I got you.
I wasn't snitching. They ain't did that. But at the same time, I was being solid to my soil, so I didn't want to snitch, and that fucked up my hoop career. So instead of me telling on my boy, like, yeah, this was him, blah, 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 I had nothing to do with it, I took the heat with him.
No
and
snitch,
took the fall, which means I took me missing my scholarship from hoop. That's the biggest thing I fucked up on my parents. So when I say get in trouble, I just didn't want to throw it out there. Missing my scholarship for hoop, and I could have went further. You feel me? And right now, y'all wouldn't even be talking about me on no rap shit. Y'all be talking about me some damn. That was a nice game you had, bro. You had 50 points.
What?
Like, I was supposed to be hooping.
So it was a legal situation that affected.
You know what I mean? Doing too much, think you do big shit. You trying to hustle, but you like the dollar. So I'm dollar sign crazy. The money moved me. Like I got a song called that. Like you feel me? So dollar sign crazy. The money moved me. You feel me? Like nigga. That's what moved me. Like,
so you look, so
trying to get some fucking money.
I got a question. So you didn't snitch, right?
I didn't snitch.
You was put in that situation.
I was being loyal.
You was put in Tekashi Snitch 9 situation.
Yes, sir. And I didn't say shit.
Now let me ask you this: and it met you feel like it had some effect on your career when it come to basketball?
Yes, sir.
Do you regret not telling?
I regret it per se for myself. It's like for my family, but how they feel, but me, nope. Because I can't never go out like that in the streets knowing that I said something that fucked up something. I could have just been quiet.
Okay, got another question then. Fuck it. Tekashi come home tomorrow.
He's stupid.
Hold on, Pete.
I ain't gonna lie.
Your phone ring. Hey, Sticks, check it out. I got 300,000 right now. I need you to do a feature with Tekashi. What you doing?
Damn, bro, that money talk. Look, I'll be like this. Check game. I got babies to feed, bro. Look, that nigga's a snitch. That's his lane.
So you doing a song?
So you doing
I'm gonna do the song with myself.
Snitch.
Look how lucky I
Wait,
look,
what?
I'm from Oakland, nigga.
Yeah.
Look, not to call you niggas, you a king. So look, King. I'm from Oakland. I'm gonna do that song in my lab And I'm gonna shoot it to Blood that said that he got the money. Get the money from Blood, and he gonna shoot it to Bruh afterwards. So when everybody rock up on
it don't matter.
They just threw Blood on there.
But no. What? But you don't have time to explain that when the song come out.
We're good. Look.
Sticks featuring 6ix9ine or 6ix9ine featuring Sticks.
So this was gonna happen.
You 300K up, 200K up.
This is gonna happen there. No, it's good. I got something for that too. It's good. Look, check game. I got something for that too. Look. So when that happens, right?
Yeah.
And they pressing up on Sticks and all that. Now, mind you. Now they pressing up on me, right? Yeah. So I'm feeling a little good, a little great, right?
Yeah.
I ain't really tripping too much.
But they got something to say about you doing the song with him.
But I got something to say right back to them about it. Because look, that nigga trolls too damn much. You know what I'm saying? Man, he pushed this little issue. I got a little bread off it, but I didn't even know he was going to get on the song. They was playing with me. I didn't know it was serious.
Let's take it a step further.
I didn't know it was serious.
What if he says...
He ended up being on the song. He ended up being on the song.
Listen, what if he said... In order for you to get the check, you got to appear in the video also.
With him.
Damn.
You got to come in the video.
With the video.
We need the verse, and you got to be in the video.
I'm going to have to call my advisor and see what I need to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to call my advisor and see what I need to do. I'm going to be like, hey, babe, check it out. If the kids cool.
But you keep it real. You say, I'm a hustler. I'm going to go for this
They
paper.
need something? If they don't need nothing, fuck that money. If they need something, all right, bro. I'm going to have to go. It's for the kids at that point.
So if the family hungry, you going to do the song with the snitch.
I'll do the song with the punk ass snitch. But he a punk ass snitch too. And I'm like, no, after I walk out that lab too.
But at the end of the day, it's about.
I'm gonna get my bread though, cause I got babies to feed on top. But I don't agree with shit he's saying.
All right.
Period.
Understood, cause I don't.
Cause you ain't gonna catch me on the stand. I got in trouble for that shit. You feel me? I could have told him I
that's
being hooping right now.
For you,
so
that's
I don't
real
give a
life.
fuck about
Let me
that.
ask you this, based on that, and then we can't talk too much on it. But do you still talk to that brother? Are y'all
Yeah,
still
we
good?
talk, but we ain't hella close. Like, I ain't gonna say hella close, but we don't. When you grown, you get older. Like, life don't allow you to be so close to people no more. Like, he just doing his own thing. You know what I mean? He's a father. I'm a father. I got hella kids. You feel me? Enough to take care of. I got enough, baby. You feel me?
What you got about 10?
I ain't doing too much.
You gotta try.
I got everybody, baby. You know what I'm saying? I got 6 babies under me that I take care of respectively.
Show enough.
You know what I'm saying? Respectively though, like, you know what I mean? I try my hardest, you feel me? I know I'm Mr. You know what I mean? I act up in the booth or whatever, but I take care of
you
the
do
shit
know
too,
they
though.
make condoms, nigga.
Yeah, they do. That's why, you know what I'm saying? They sure do, you know what I'm saying?
It don't feel the same though, right?
Man, I ain't even gonna go there, you know what I'm saying? It's just that life sometimes take a turn. And sometimes when it turns, you turn with it.
Understood. I can dig it, man.
You know, I don't regret shit.
I can dig it, man.
Like, not like that, but I love my baby, you feel me?
As you should.
That's what I was saying. If I had to do the song with 6ix9ine or whatever, I'd call my advisor. I'd be like, babe, check it out. The kids need something?
Yeah.
So if they need something, hey, 6ix9ine, bro. You a mark ass motherfucker. But hey, you really serious about that? That you was talking about?
Yeah.
but you better not be on this fucking YouTube talking all this shit like I helped you snitch. Because I had no part of that. I had no part of that. Don't hold that on me. That's your shit. That's your business.
Understood.
That's your life.
Yeah, that's a cold
crazy.
topic right
But
there.
I'm gonna get my dough. But I'm gonna keep it real. I keep it real damn straight up right now. Period.
Let me ask you this, man. We spoke about sports. You grew up hooping. We all grew up hooping.
Right.
Love for basketball. I don't know if you heard recently what Kobe said about the women playing in the NBA.
Okay.
So
He said they ready.
So he said that I'm gonna play with this clip with what he said. I'm gonna get your opinion on it.
Okay.
Do you have any daughters?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
I
so
have 2.
interesting.
And one's actively playing basketball right
Interesting.
now.
So as a father,
this is a beautiful subject.
Exactly. Okay, so let's see what Kobe
see.
got to say about this.
How cool is it now to be a partner with Major League Soccer?
You know, it's crazy, man, because like when we first started the company, it was such a small company. We had this vision of doing these big things and servicing the athletes and educating them on nutrition and hydration. And to find ourselves here now in partnership with MLS, and MLS is, I mean, they've taken off too. I mean, this is coming up on 25 years now, and the game has done nothing but grow. And so to have this relationship together is, we look forward to doing some big things.
I know you're a big Barcelona fan. How do you think they're going to fare? And where do you think Messi ranks in terms of best athletes in the world right now?
Well, I think he's one of the best athletes of all time. His tenacity, the intelligence with which he plays.
He's talking about Leo Messi right now. He's going to fast forward talking about
head and
these
shoulders above the rest. Now Cristiano is right there with him. But I think Barcelona right now going through their transition period. Changing manager. There's a lot of questions to be answered, but I think they'll figure it out.
So the NBA fans love to debate, which team from which era was better. Shaq recently weighed in saying that he absolutely thinks you and him would have beaten this current Lakers team with LeBron and Anthony Davis. What's your take on that hypothetical matchup?
I don't weigh in on hypotheticals. Because as a competitor, there's nothing you can do about them. You can't debate yourself to winning something, right? That was the beauty about sports, is you compete, you either win or you lose. In the debate culture, there's never a clear winner, but it's fun to hear.
You recently said your daughter Gigi got you back into watching a lot of NBA. You've taken
Yeah.
her to a bunch of games this year, sitting courtside with her. As you watch games with her and coach her through her basketball journey, I wanted to get your take on if you think a woman could ever play in the NBA one day.
Play in the NBA. I think there are a couple players that can play in the NBA right now, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of players that have a lot of skill that can do it. Diana Taurasi, Maya Moore, Ella Deladon. I mean, there's a lot of great players out there, so they could most certainly keep up with them.
What y'all think about that, man?
Damn.
I think I agree with them, as long as they the same size, same height. Bro, look, let's just keep it a buck, man. Let me keep it a buck. It's a lot of trash cans in the NBA.
Yeah, you're right.
Let's just keep it thousands.
You're right.
It's a gang of garbage beats, man. Look, it's so many players in the NBA right now that's boo-boo.
You're right.
Sit on the bench. It's plenty of players that return that got rings that's garbage.
They just got it because everybody else is balling.
They got it because everybody else balling. They ain't doing nothing. Man, you can go get the coldest WNBA player on my mama. She can keep up with half of some of these suckers.
But what would you say about the physicality, though?
That's where
because
basketball ain't physical no more, bro.
It's very physical.
No,
though.
it ain't.
Ooh, yes,
It ain't physical no more.
Baby, my back hurt right now.
Ain't no Latrell Sprewells and Charles Barkley's and Charles Oakleys and all that.
It's not that physical.
No, they call it foul if you blow on a nigga.
Yeah,
but listen,
you're right.
But it's still
a point.
We might not see it, but it's still a physicality to the NBA.
Because naturally,
regardless,
masculine is a little bit.
Imagine a girl in the post going get a rebound, all of that, just running off a pick,
getting the
elbow, all of that, bro. Like I'm not saying that women can't defend themselves. I'm not saying that they're less than. I'm just saying the physicality of 6'8", 220.
No,
come on, bro.
No, bro. Listen. Before my sister slimmed down some, bro, any nigga her height, bro, was gonna feel the same power. Trust me when I tell you that.
That's a fuck. Yeah, that's
Trust me when I tell you
but
that.
But your sister's different. She had game. She was a different type of thing.
Shout out to my little sister. You gonna feel the power, bro. You bump into my little sister.
She gonna give it right. Yep.
You done ran into a whole brick wall.
Make a nigga mad for real.
Have a nigga like, wait a minute, I gotta take her serious.
He gonna
but listen,
but
even with that, somebody think about this. Somebody your sister's size, her exact same size. She wouldn't be able to compete with a man her same size, even in the same age group. Nigga, she wouldn't be able to do it because the physicality is too different.
Y'all mean to tell me all these soft ass men that's garbage in the NBA, they can't get with none of them?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
They probably could get with.
They could get with some of them for sure.
There's plenty of soft niggas in the NBA.
For sure they can.
Let's keep it a buck.
I'm gonna keep it a buck.
James Harden hard, but that nigga flop every time. He one of the dumbest, but that nigga's a flopper, bro.
He's a flopper.
All you gotta do is play defense on him.
You know what? We can talk about that too.
This nigga, man.
I understand.
Let's stop playing, man. Let's stop acting like Lonzo Ball is the fucking truth, man. Let's stop playing. Yeah, turn the camera around, man.
Lonzo been balling though. Lonzo been balling.
No. Turn it around. Turn this camera around, man. Stop acting like the whole NBA is full of ballers, man. There's plenty of WNBA players that'll smash these NBA players. Nigga, stop playing with me, man. That gonna get me fired up around here, man. Yeah, shout out my boy Sticks, man. Shout out to my host, man.
It's time.
It's plenty of WNBA. Listen, man, WNBA players, man, they ready. The only thing they gotta do is learn how to goddamn dunk so these niggas won't dunk on you.
And I done seen a few dunk.
Man, they gonna be getting dunked on, bro.
Yeah, they gonna be getting dunked on.
Listen, we support and love y'all, but don't believe the hype. It's not going down. It's not happening.
If we play, look,
LeBron will average 55 and 32.
Steph Curry don't dunk. Steph Curry don't dunk like that.
Hey, look, he gonna dunk on them.
You can get a girl that can learn how to shoot the same way as him. Am I right? Am I wrong though?
But how long she gonna last though? How long she gonna last?
The same time Steph Curry lasts. Nigga,
so we gonna put her on the 4-season stretch, and she gonna be able to ball out every game.
Oh my mama, you get the heart.
She ain't gonna stub her toe. Her fingernail ain't gonna hurt. She ain't finna get elbowed in that chest.
The shot messes two up. Shot two is two up.
Okay.
Look, I'm gonna say this.
You must got a team coming.
No, I need one.
You trying to work on it? You working on it, baby? Because look, they ain't not finna kick you with Trey.
If the Sparks need a head coach, I'm gonna say this much.
Sorry, they not finna ball out.
On a serious note, I'm gonna say this much: you get the coldest WNBA players and put them in the NBA. On my mama, I think they can compete.
They could compete for sure. That's what I'm saying. They could compete.
It's competition.
Mind you, I got a daughter. I teach her to compete. Go ahead and ball on, bro.
I think.
But
so you know what I'm saying.
I do see Big Bruh with that extra elbow too.
All I said,
that
true.
shoulder lean, and she get that daddy. Yeah, that's when it come into effect. When
All
you got that daddy, you killed yourself.
All I
fell
said,
over there,
exactly.
Pop your ass back like nigga.
Exactly.
All I said
She
was
gonna
this.
daddy.
And then what about
If
think
they
about
the same
guarding a
size-
woman in the post? How do you even guard a woman in the
Yeah,
post?
step right
They the
there.
same size. Nigga, y'all seen Matilda, right? Nigga, what's up with Miss Trishbull, nigga?
She was a fool.
Put Miss
She was a
Trishbull in the
monster.
paint,
She used to
nigga.
scare me when I was little.
Listen,
nigga.
bro.
Miss Trishbull.
I was cool off of her.
Listen, homie,
No,
listen.
I'm cool. I'm cool.
She threw the shot put, nigga.
She sure did. Over the fence, right?
Stop playing. You already know what Miss
I
Trishbull
did. I was
did.
scared of her.
Listen,
you should terrify
that's
me.
all I'm saying, bro. You get the coldest female. It's females out here, bro.
But she was different. She was
No,
a monster, bro.
so you think the WNBA females ain't different
Some
than the
of them
rest of
are.
these females?
Some of them are because it was taught that way, but most of them ain't. Some of them still prissy.
Oh, the same way some of these
You
NBA
right.
players, some of these
You
NBA
right.
players soft as cock.
You right? Because I
Let's keep it down.
can't condone. Because I crossed them niggas too.
That's all I'm
just
saying.
But they can't compete long enough. They gonna be out
You
there.
said 4 years, I'll give them 4 seasons.
Yeah, 4 seasons. I don't know.
All right,
That's
4
cool.
seasons, they
We can run that
good.
stretch. We're gonna
Hey.
go ahead and give you that contract, get you a new
Hey.
NBA team for the 4 seasons.
Nigga, I need a WNBA team. Sparks come hire me. I'm the head coach. Nigga, I'm the GM.
Look at him pop that collar too. Pop that motherfucker.
Nah, man, let me stop playing. But on some serious shit, though, I honestly do feel you can get some females out here, bro, that
Yeah.
can get with a lot of these men.
I'm sure
no
trying to have
cap.
my ball out. So,
All it
I
is
don't
a
know.
jump shot.
It is. You getting a step back.
If we playing 1-on-1
And a step
and
back.
she get the ball first and she got a jump shot,
chance.
your ass is
Because
is
then
grass.
next time you fly out, if she's saucy, she to the rack.
Cool.
And
you
ain't
grass.
jumping from the free
And
throw
y'all the
line.
same height?
Right.
All right,
That's
then.
why I teach mine. You gotta know when to move.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna leave it at that.
There you go.
Shout out to the WNBA.
I agree with that one.
nigga.
You feel me? Shit too.
Yeah. Did y'all see the end? Speaking of football, sports. Did y'all see the female Santia Deck that signed a multi-million-dollar deal to play football?
Ooh, I heard about
But
it.
this
I saw
women's
a post,
football.
but
Her
I
name
didn't
is
dig into
Santia
it.
Deck.
She's dark skin, right?
No, she like brown skin.
Well,
She's
yeah,
like
dark, you know.
she ain't no joke.
I saw the post, but I didn't dig into it. So what happened with that?
Shit, she signed a multi-million-dollar deal to play football, but
With who?
it's football with females. They got the
Okay.
XFL and they got different female
Yeah,
leagues.
yeah, I've seen that.
But she
All
she ain't no joke though.
Okay.
Yeah, she
That's
runs
big
track
though.
too,
That's
yeah.
big though. So we ain't downplaying it at all. Don't get us wrong.
Yeah, that's a bit. I just don't
big.
know. As far as like, I mean, we want to see. I feel like men and women coexist, right?
Yeah.
But as far as, I don't know, man. Physicality, I just feel like it could get sticky.
It can.
It could get real sticky, and we talk to like treasure our women, regardless if they're athletes or not. It's gonna get to a point where that's still a woman.
Right.
And when you battling, you know that shit get intense.
I got a better question. Y'all think y'all can beat up Layla Ali?
I wouldn't fight Layla Ali.
Wait a minute, turn this camera. Hold on.
Damn, I gotta hold on.
Yeah.
Lump on my face, man.
Can y'all beat up Layla Ali? Is my question. Do y'all honestly think y'all could beat up Layla Ali? Is my question in the ring right now?
Most men can't. No,
right.
because
Most
she
of them
trains
sure
for
can't.
that.
Case closed.
But my point
That's
still
all I'm
remains.
saying.
A man
Right?
who trains a man her same
trains,
size,
yes.
who trains the same way, will beat the brakes off of her.
Okay, I'll give you that. I would
All
agree
the
with
way
that.
right.
Yeah.
I'm not
He
gonna
is
lie.
all the way right.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna keep it 100 way. I'm
She
gonna
will
keep it all
beat
the
up.
way.
She will be that punching bag for the night.
Well, this is true, but I'm saying because only reason why is because naturally men have more power. That's the only
That's
reason
what
why
I'm
I'm
saying.
agreeing
The
with
bone
what you're
structure,
saying.
you know what I mean?
But
We're
if
built
we
that way.
saying anything else outside of just
Just regular.
They can still compete.
Yeah.
she
what
can
he's saying.
probably punch this man the same time.
Oh, yeah, she probably got
the same
tactic,
amount
everything. Yeah,
as
yeah.
he can punch her. The only difference is
Power.
that's it.
That's
She
it.
just probably can't take his long enough, but she probably
Now,
can take
when
a
we
few.
on the basketball court and you playing point guard or some shit like that,
It's even square.
it's even square.
Yeah.
No, it's still
It's all the
still-
same size.
I don't need too much
No,
power to cross
right?
you over.
No,
But
he
to
gotta-
I'm
finish,
gonna cross you
if
over.
you- but no,
That's
to
what I'm-
get past me, like it's a
that
different
longevity.
thing.
Look, watch
and
this.
it's that arm check and all that. When
Yeah.
you get in the
Shit.
paint, is
Yes.
when you playing with men.
Yeah.
It's different. You
Now
not
watch this.
when you get past me, you gonna have to work to get to the basket.
But if I'm a female and I'm in the NBA, that means I have male players. If I can get past Steph Curry or whoever's guarding me, I can just ditch. As soon as I get to the paint, I'm a point guard.
Right, that's what you do.
I got my two strongest. I got my males in the paint. What
They
you
gonna
finna
love you
do?
for
But
just
what
that.
happened when that man is tired of you coming in the paint and he treats you like he treat all the other point guards and he go
smash
up to
on you.
block your shot and give you that elbow when he come down?
only gonna block your
Then you
shot,
gonna
he
look at
gonna-
him like, damn,
Then-
he's scandalous, but no, he just playing
then
basketball.
they gonna call a foul and I'm gonna be at the. She's gonna be at the free throw line.
No, that's cool, but her eye gonna be messed up, and it's
You
gonna
know?
be a big story. Oh, look
Keep-
what they did to
but
the
keep
to the
doing it.
lady.
It's not gonna work today in today's NBA. You can't do that.
gonna
That's
get
not
kicked
gonna
out.
work today.
But-
I feel you. I
That's
feel
all
you.
I'm saying.
I
got a
feel you.
little
I feel you.
push.
I feel you.
not gonna work.
The way the system's designed, they got a little chance.
Right. Men, we naturally stronger, naturally bigger, period. So we gonna dominate for sure.
Yeah.
But if you put two of the same in certain positions, it could go either way.
Absolutely.
Basketball, baby.
That's real talk.
Loving basketball.
We got this. This is another thing, man. I guess to me, talking men and women battling. We know 50 Cent gets in a beef with a lot of people.
Right.
50 Cent was talking crazy about Empire. You know, he got power. We understand. We're trying to figure out who shot Ghost and all that. He was talking about Empire, like, you know, how it was doing so bad. We know how 50 is with beef and things like that. Not really beef, but just kind of stirring the pot. He said what he had to say about Empire, and Taraji went on T.I.'s podcast, Expeditiously.
Yep.
And she was like, man, why would you even try to talk shit about another black person's work? Like, why would you do that?
Yeah, because you downplaying your own people.
Why would you? I understand how you get down, but she like, it's a million shows on TV. Why would you talk about my show? You know what I'm saying? Let's hear what Taraji P. Henson had to say about that.
Empire has become one of the most critically acclaimed, successful shows for our culture, our heritage, and history. Now, I have a good buddy. He has kind of been the natural, volunteered antithesis of Empire.
Antithesis.
Oh, God.
His name is 50 Cent.
Our show had nothing to do with his show. We're talking two different subject matters. Right. You know what I mean? And then again, 50, do you know what the fuck I had to do to get here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why tear down another black person?
I get that.
For competition?
I think
there are a million other shows you could compete with.
I get that too. I get that.
Okay, so why? I get that.
Why'd you pick the black show to compete with? I get that.
And to do that publicly, it's embarrassing.
Interesting. What y'all think about that? Now I'm gonna give you 50's response, man.
Let me hear before I reply. Let me hear 50 response.
50 said, I saw Taraji P. Henson on Treble Man's podcast. This is my sincere apology. I did not mean to hurt your feelings in any way. I love your work, and I think that you are amazing. I'm sorry, so no one is watching your show. I'm sorry, no one is watching your show anymore. I realize I have to work on the fact that I have less empathy than others. I've met with the top executives at Fox and sold them The Notorious Cop. It's a show that's replacing yours. But I really want to work with you. I mean, you're awesome and we will work well together. But if you don't like it, I understand. If you don't want to roll with me, you're going to get rolled the fuck over. Get the strap. ABC for life. Dog. What do y'all think about that?
He a big dog.
I'm going to let you answer reply first. Sticks got the reply.
She got a point and he got a point, but you know how 50 is. You just got to understand that 50's going to pull his card, pull cards every time. That's just what he do. That's how he came in the game. So it's nothing different.
So it's nothing to be shocked about.
Different to be shocked. He ain't trolling. That's how he came.
Yeah.
You look at 6ix9ine, you're like, this nigga tripping. You look at 50, like, no, he been doing that. So it's like, okay, damn, he got her. You got her. But she got a big point because on some real live black power, and we talk about some February, okay, Black History Month coming up, and you dragging your own people, dog. But you know what I mean? But he just, that's what he, not saying he just dragging his own people, but he's a bully. You know what I mean? Like,
you think 50 a bully?
He's a bully, but he's a strategic bully.
Is he a bully or is he an online bully or he's a real?
He's a boy. He's a
real. He a boy. He a real boy.
He ain't nobody to be playing with. Like, I ain't gonna say be scared of the motherfucker or nothing, no. But
yeah,
I'm just saying,
you feel
like,
he a bully.
Yeah, he's the boy.
I mean, like, for that, I feel like Taraji got a point.
She do.
She got a huge point, to be honest with you. I also feel like everybody know how 50 is, but I do feel like at a certain point it's gonna get old.
Yeah.
And to the point where it's like, okay, ain't nobody finna fuck with you no more.
Yeah. It's crazy though.
You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have a lot of people that's not gonna want to work with you.
Look what you just said. I thought that was being gonna happen, bro. But he's so smart, bro. He reinvents shit. He reinvents shit like that. Power, all this. He keeps himself alive, bro.
I'm a look, bro.
He keep himself alive.
I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck. I was a 50 fan. At first I wasn't, but I love 50. I fuck with 50.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna be 1,000 with you. Son only got power.
Yeah.
That we connected
that we
to.
fuck with.
I don't know if
time.
Right. I don't know if he's connected to any other business ventures that we fuck with that we don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he
right.
probably got his hands in a different shit that we don't have about, that we don't know nothing about.
Right.
But if 50 Cent, let's just keep it real. 50 Cent ain't gonna drop no album today right now. If it is, he's gonna know for sure it's gonna be the biggest thing.
Exactly.
Because otherwise we not fucking with nothing else 50 do.
Right.
We fuck with 50 for trolling and we empower.
Yep, you're right.
That's it.
You're right.
So if people really,
and if he do, it's a soundtrack.
Piece of
power.
Only thing you got to do with 50 is not reply.
Yeah.
Sit.
Yeah.
It's not reply.
Don't let it hit you.
Or if you finna reply, then you got to show me something other than power.
Right. Some evidence. You right.
I fuck with 50 heavy.
Me too.
Get Rich or Die Trying, one of the best rap albums I ever heard in my life.
Yes.
That's a classic. But I gotta keep it 1,000.
Yeah,
and we on some super blackety black shit up here, man. So we ain't
Black History Month, baby.
Absolutely. I mean, and it's black shit. Every day you wake up a black man, it's Black History Month. You know what I'm saying? So
all day.
We like you said, we support 50, but we're not fucking with him coming at
her for that.
A black woman like
for
that. You know
especially talking some business. She trying to get up in it. She been getting in the game.
And let's be real, Taraji really do this acting. You know, she's been in that world for a long time.
Right. So why you tripping?
You know what I'm saying? 50 getting his feet wet. He doing his thing. We not taking nothing from him. But
basically, nigga, go holler at one of them white niggas. Go clown one of them niggas.
Yeah, don't talk about our women though. Like, I'm not fucking with that.
But you can't convince the people nothing, because I think the people that dick ride 50, like all of the fans, they scared.
Yeah.
Because they the ones that can't battle with the man.
And those the ones he just only got pressure. He only got a leverage against them. That's all. You know what I
mean?
Like, so those the ones that don't want to say shit because they know they can't say shit.
Well,
you know what
I'm
saying? Everybody else ain't got no ties with the nigga gonna say whatever the fuck they gotta say.
They dick ride. They dick ride 50 Cent while they was watching 50 Cent clown another French Montana for buying $1 million car.
Yeah,
that's
$1 million car.
Stupid.
Yeah.
y'all dick ride 50, but can't none of y'all buy a fucking Bugatti. I don't care if it's an 06, nigga.
It don't matter.
It don't matter. You can't buy it.
That's something they talking about.
That's big dog shit they got going on.
That's what I meant about
you feel me?
That's their life. We gonna talk about this over here.
Yeah, nigga, you worry about this new Honda you trying to afford.
Period. That I'm trying to fix on right now.
But I'm just trying to pay the note. It's $350 a month.
You calling right now?
I'm just trying to pay the note.
That's all I'm saying.
Man, check this out. Since we on some sucker shit, we might as well keep it going. I feel like this was the biggest sucker shit that happened this week, man. And I just don't. I feel a certain way about manhood, and then we feel a certain way about our women.
Right.
Black men, black women. I feel like as a black man, we have a duty to protect our women.
Right.
People should be afraid to talk bad about our women. They should be afraid to disrespect our women. They should know we don't want no problems with that.
People not scared of black men no more.
They don't give a
They
shit.
should be though. They should on a different level.
They don't give
They
a
used
shit.
to.
You know what I'm saying? So we have
Some
to.
of the older generation still is.
Absolutely. But we have to reestablish that so our women and our kids are safe when we not around, right?
It's just the way you got to step though.
No, so getting on some sucker shit. Now we supported this brother for the longest. We done seen him do some corny stuff. We kind of still rock with him. We ain't threw it out, but he just stepped out of bounds for me. And we still kind of gave him a pass with the shit that happened last year, which was some sucker shit. But now we just put it on the table, man.
Wonder who this nigga is.
Mr. Terry Crews.
What part?
Now last year when Terry Crews came out,
Mr. Me Too.
Mr. Me Too, when he this big buff brolic dude talking about this white man grabbed his dick.
Right.
And he was afraid to offend it, whatever the case was. That was a little suspect.
Weird shit, yeah.
I hate
But
the real shit. I don't think that nigga was afraid to do that shit.
I don't think he was afraid.
No, he wasn't afraid.
He just didn't want to mess his job
money
up. I understand that, but it just seemed a little awkward. But that's why we didn't talk about it, because it's like, okay, we can understand you're not gonna mess your money up. We got that now, but this is kind of unacceptable.
All the way.
So Miss Gabrielle Union, we know she was on America's Got Talent, and she left the show because they told her that her hair was too ethnic.
Right, I remember that.
So she left the show. Right, you know what I'm saying? We both got lives. We all absolutely.
Come on, baby.
So she left the show. She has this lawsuit going on, and everybody's been talking about it. They said that it's racial on the set. Whoopty whoop whoop whoop. So she gets replaced with Terry Crews. Terry Crews goes on national television, and just like they get anybody to step and fetch. Now let me say this: I don't know this brother. I will be willing to sit down and talk with him and all of that. We're not trying to disrespect this dude, but it just looked like some sucker shit. And based on our men, we got to protect our women, not throw them under the bus, right?
Yes.
Terry Crews went on national television and was asked about the Gabrielle Union situation. Now he should have said, you know what? He could have said, I don't know. He could have said, man, I stand with Gabrielle. He could have said a number. He could have said anything. He could have said nothing.
Right.
But this man goes on television and completely throws her under the bus.
What happened?
I'm gonna play this for you guys. What Terry Crews said about Gabrielle Union in wake of her lawsuit, which is completely. This is just some sucker shit, and I can't believe that he went on TV and did this, man. So y'all check this out. We're gonna talk about this in a little bit.
Because she reported a toxic atmosphere existed at the show. You're at the show. Is there a toxic atmosphere?
First of all, I can't speak for sexism because I'm not a woman, but I can't speak on behalf of any racism comments. That was never my experience on America's Got Talent. In fact, it was the most diverse place I have ever been in my 20 years of entertainment. The top 10 acts were Asian, women, older, younger, black, white. It was everything in the gamut. Now,
I'm gonna play it one more time, just in case you didn't catch it. When they asked his brother, the reporter sets it up nicely. Gabrielle's going through what she's going through with ABC. She left the show. They told her she was too black. They put you on the show, black man. I'm sure the network said, "Nigga, go clean this up," and he threw her under the bus. I'm gonna play it one more time, man. And want to see what you guys think about this, man.
Reports that her contract wasn't renewed because she reported a toxic atmosphere existed at the show. You're at the show. Is there a toxic atmosphere?
First of all, I can't speak for sexism because I'm not a woman, but I can't speak on behalf of any racism comments. That was never my experience on America's Got Talent. In fact, it was the most diverse place I have ever been in my 20 years of entertainment. The top 10 acts were Asian, women, older, younger, black, white. It was everything in the gamut. Now,
reports that her contract wasn't renewed because she reported
again. He can live his own truth and whatever, you know what I'm saying? I feel that. And maybe he didn't experience that racism and all that. But if you know this sister's going through that, man, you don't go on TV and say nothing like that, bro. You just keep your mouth shut.
Like you said, look, keep your mouth shut. Ain't got nothing to do with you.
What would you want his response to be?
You're on the show, right? He says, well, Gabrielle Union is going about whoa, and you're on the show. What do you think about it? You should have said, man, I stand with Gabrielle. I support what she's going through. My experiences could be different.
Right.
But he could have said, hey, he could acknowledge what she's going through or something. He just threw her under the bus.
Like you said, he's trying to get that check.
Yeah, and it's like, I understand what you're doing. I understand you playing politics. That's just the same way why he didn't spaz on a white boy who grabbed his penis or whatever. I get that, but
he always be a little weird in movies too. So,
yeah, it's like, but we always gave him a pass. It's like,
because all that little weird shit and funny and hey,
yeah,
whatever,
okay,
but,
all the pop locking and all that.
That shit hella funny though.
Now, what's interesting, Gabrielle Union saw this, right? And she got on her Twitter and she said, man, we all agreed to let the investigation be completed before speaking. But if we're going to do this, oh, baby, let's go. Right? So there's an investigation going on. So again, to me, that's sucker shit to go on national TV and just throw this woman under the bus like that.
I feel like it's sucker shit because you was just a part of the Me Too movement. You was just a victim of circumstances.
Yeah.
So you should be able to sympathize, especially with this black woman, to what goes on. Not only at that network, your experience might be different at that network, but you know what goes on when it comes to in this kind of thing. Period. You feel me? In general, you know what it is. So you know whether what she's saying, because you've been behind the scenes and you've been working in Hollywood for years. You know what she's saying could possibly be true or possibly be false. You know the real.
This is something else you said. Because somebody please ask me about what happens to all the diversity folks when talking about behind the scenes. Like legit, where the hell is all the diversity in the production though?
Ain't none.
The decision making ranks who controls the fate of the diversity in front of the camera. But if the diversity behind the camera is all white folks, it don't matter.
You already know what it is.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like she basically saying, Terry, you know what's going on in this game. So why would you go on TV and do some sucker shit like that?
Because he a part of it. That's why he said it.
Because he's trying to get that check.
Period.
Yeah, man.
So
he gotta still get his, so he gonna say it. And then they saying like I'm gonna force myself to say it. It's just that is what it is. You feel me? His mind is already thinking that. Period.
Yeah, man. It's one thing where we talk about battles and beefs between men, but I don't like our men getting at our women and throwing them under the bus for some white folks. I can't get with that, man.
Right.
I don't get angry at it no more.
You just used to it.
Going on for so damn long.
Long as it's not like just blatantly just way outlandish, hella too disrespectful. At that point, I don't really. It don't bother me no more because everybody gonna feel how they gonna feel. We can say what we want to say. Terry Crews still did what he did. It's over with.
And You still busy doing.
Nigga,
what
you
gotta
still
do.
jumped on the other side already.
Yeah,
you
period.
still,
Been
so
there.
it's almost like I'm not finna get mad. I just know when it's time for war, nigga, I might have to.
I'm gonna have to double look at you.
Yeah,
Like,
I might
you
have
finna
to
come
get
me,
you
or you
too.
finna help me.
Yeah,
Like,
you
like
feel
this
me?
nigga running up. Hey, what he looking like today? He a little ashy, or he
Hey, y'all, watch this nigga.
My
You
nigga
feel
right
me?
now. He
That's
tripping.
all- that's
Might have to
all it
accidentally
is.
shoot him in the head too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all
He
it
brought the
is.
whistle where he left it at the house. Like,
Other than that, I'm not gonna be mad though. We can't be homies. We can't kick it because I don't trust. I don't know where you stand. But other than that, man, I'm not getting mad at that shit no more. A lot of these clowns be, you know, they flip side, switch, flip flop, do whatever.
exactly what
for
you
the
just
check.
said. They clowns.
Exactly.
You got a lot of dudes that, you know,
Yeah.
that what they do they call it stroking. It's ass kissing. You did?
Yeah.
You got Stephen A. Smiths and all that. You got Charles Barkley. They all do that. Come on, bro.
Piss me off, like, bro, dude was nice.
Y'all just heard what Lonnie Love just said.
Oh, we
Y'all just
talked
heard
about
what
that.
Lonnie Love
Love,
just said
yeah.
about us.
Black man can't
You heard
have
what Lonnie
successful-
Love said
yeah.
about us, right?
Let me find it so you can hear it. Cause we just waiting on her too.
Ooh, I didn't hear that.
She went in on black men. She went on. She's a black woman. Went in on black men as you dating a white man.
See, I didn't hear nothing.
My whole thing is I don't give a shit who you dating, but don't down talk your own.
Period.
If you got a problem with your own,
Yeah.
say that shit off camera. Go talk to your own people.
That particular.
Because everybody that's on that panel at
don't
the
need
real,
to hear that shit.
look, everybody at the panel that's on the real, you got an Asian woman that dates Jeezy.
Right.
You got is it Tamara or is it Tia? One of the twins.
Tia.
She got a white boy.
Else.
She has a
They
white.
all-
She has a white husband.
Doing their thing.
You got Lonnie Love.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You got what's the other girl name?
Amanda Seals.
Amanda Seals, and then you got Adrian.
Mm-hmm.
Adrian dates a black man.
I can't name one of them women on that panel
That's with
outside
their
of the
race.
black women. I don't care if they not with their race, but I guarantee you they not gonna down talk their race
They ain't
on
gonna- they ain't
TV
even
though.
gonna speak about
That's
it.
a fact.
You feel me?
Right,
Don't down talk your men on TV.
Right.
That's a fact. Let me let you hear what she
None of
You know what
said.
I'm saying?
Comment on it.
That's all I'm saying.
That's wrong.
In the black community, I want to, I don't speak for the black community, but I do think that a lot of black men, they really don't know how to have true, faithful relationships. They think because they have money, because they have power, that they can treat women any kind of way.
Lonnie Love is saying things.
And that is something we need to work on. We need to work on that. That
Together.
money and power does not mean that you can just do whatever you want to do.
So we talked about that.
Because it sounds like she talking to herself with her friend on the phone. That don't sound like no damn talk show. Like
She on a talk show.
That's
national
a personal.
television.
That's a personal issue.
So you really feel
That was her personal issue. She
That's
had
her personal
I seen it
experience.
on her face. Somebody just played the fuck out of her.
okay.
They ain't got nothing to do with everybody else on the panel. That was her thing.
That was her
So why
personal
you gotta go
opinion.
shit on the whole world, Phil? Like that's your deal. That was that nigga.
That's what that was. That's how you took it.
I just looked at her face. That's what it looked like. I don't know. If
Personal.
I ain't
Somebody-
I ain't Mr. Psychology, but I passed my class. I seen that shit right off the rip. She like, nigga, I'm mad at this nigga and I'm on TV. Watch this. Yeah,
I'm
so
finna
some
get it.
niggas is boopity doopity ah.
And in fact,
now
she's talking
let's go
about a
on this
specific
show.
person.
Look, now let's go on about the show. And I'm in the middle. This is the best time to say it. Come on,
you-
bro.
you got a point. I think you
bruh.
got a- I think you
don't
got a
know, bruh.
point,
If I'm
bruh.
on something, I'm on something. If I ain't, then hey, stop it. Tell me to stop that. I'll stop it.
I think you got a point.
I just get to
bro.
the
I ain't
music.
gonna
I
cap.
stick to the music.
I think you got a point.
That's
I ain't
interesting,
gonna lie.
man.
Yeah, but that's how I feel. When I seen that face, that's what it looked like to me.
I'm with you.
Yes, indeed. Well, hey, shit, man. Again, we know you in town for the Grammys, bro.
Yes, Lord.
You got a lot going on tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
We want you to thank you for coming through.
I appreciate
Man,
it.
anytime you come
Man.
back to LA, man,
I really
we got to
do.
pull up. We got a lot going on, man. We got to
Yes.
we got to tap in, and we're gonna be coming up to the Bay too, man.
It's all
So-
good. Yeah, y'all come on here and slide on my side, man. We
Oh,
gonna have
yeah.
some fun. We ain't
Absolutely.
gonna get y'all in trouble though. We gonna do it for real. We
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
chill. You know what I mean? We gonna chill. You know?
Yes,
Right.
indeed.
I'm older now. We gonna have some fun.
Yeah,
some real
yeah,
fun.
yeah.
We gonna make some music. I'm gonna get him on his second song.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
man,
saying? We
there
gonna
it
get it
is.
popping around here. You know what I'm saying? From the Bay to that. You know what I'm saying? And then back to
Yeah.
Oakland. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do it all around. Whatever.
Well, if you
But yeah, I
can, man.
appreciate y'all for having me for real.
Oh, no doubt.
Dollar
man.
sign crazy. You feel me? Y'all just go ahead and make sure y'all tap in on that album, Money Over Matter, y'all. And like I said, man. Keep it lit, and if he tell you to stop it, drop it. But work on it first, though. Get it mixed and mastered and stuff like that. If a nigga really telling you to up on your game, y'all listen for real, youngsters. If he really telling y'all something that like really can help y'all game, listen to it. Don't just take it to like, oh, he hating, oh, he a hater, he don't like my shit. Nah, bro, you really that shit muffled. Like, go get it mixed and mastered, bro. Spend a couple more dollars. You know what I'm saying? I mean, go hustle harder if you really about to do this shit. You feel me? But on some other stuff, though, I ain't finna take over the whole podcast. You know
No,
what I'm
no,
saying?
good.
But
Actually, man, we like to leave them with something positive. Bro, always leave it out.
Yeah,
He gonna close it,
Off top,
but
that's what I want to leave with the youngsters.
yeah,
I
man,
see
leave
a
something
lot
with
of
the young brothers that's you know,
drop
that's
the
coming.
jewels, brother. I see a lot of youngsters right now still in the game, trying to get in the game or whatever, but they looking at it from a different perspective. Like, okay, the OGs don't know what the fuck they talking about. Like, We gonna do this, we gonna do that. Y'all know about Thriller video. We did it. Oh yeah, we been on social media, because most of the OGs ain't know nothing about no social media. They looking at it like, man, that's some bullshit. You feel me? But the youngsters, that's how they living. So they like, y'all need to catch up.
Right.
So youngsters, y'all need to slow down. Get that song mixed and mastered. Make sure y'all paying attention to y'all craft. If somebody got something really legitimate about what you doing and trying to up you on your game, or something that you could do a little bit better, just to make you better. Like they probably not even hating. Like they just trying to help you. They see you really trying to do it, so they gonna say something. Like if they fucking with you, they gonna be like, "Oh, hey, bro, you could have said something to them." Just be like, "Oh, okay, for sure." That don't mean you gotta change it, but listen, at least listen, bro. You might hear that voice when you're in that booth, like, "Damn, that did sound like that. I should have just did it." Because when I listen, bro, it turned me to a whole new artist. That's all I'm saying. When I listen, it turned me to a whole new artist. Period.
Listen.
Got you.
Listen.
Man, I was watching the Skip interview, man, and Skip was talking about listening, man. When you come to somebody, approach somebody, you gotta listen, man. What he said, listen with the intent to understand.
Yes, sir.
That's what it is, bro. You gotta. For me, I can leave him with this. I'll just piggyback off what y'all say. You listen to understand.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes a lot of people, they don't understand. They're listening to respond. So they waiting for you to be done because they want to get what they got to get out. Whole time you talking, but they not listening to what you saying. They not trying to listen to understand and feel your side.
Yes, Lord.
So I would say listen to understand. That's the way we would bridge the gap between the young and the old, so we wouldn't have that problem sometimes, like what you was just saying. Like if an OG come and critique you on your music, you understand that it's coming from a good place.
You're going to be like, "Thank you, OG. Right on, big dog."
Right. Vice
right
versa.
on, folks.
And OGs can't be too stuck on their high horse to
Not
feel
even
like,
trying to help.
or even to feel like you can't not to help, or even you can learn from anybody. I don't care what age they are.
Right.
You could be a goddamn adult and learn from a damn kid. Kid will tell you some shit like you be like, "What the hell? Why didn't say that?"
I do it every day.
Or why didn't think that? You know what I'm saying? So
you don't give them the credit right there and there, though. But you
right,
like,
some people
right
don't.
There,
Shit, short.
Yeah, told me about myself.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's all I'm saying, man. Long story short, like y'all just saying, you gotta listen to understand, bro. Not just listening to respond.
That's real, bro.
You dig? And that shit, that's all I got for the people.
Real.
Bro.
There it is, man. Peace and Love Podcast. Man, we back in here. We got this classic.
Wake your punk ass up.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing but a Compton thing.
It ain't
You know what I'm talking about? Man, it's just two niggas in LA, man. Y'all understand that? Niggas, N-E-G-U-S, man.
N-E-G-U-S, you already know what it is. Kings in this thing, man.
Absolutely, man. Y'all be safe tonight, man. Peace and Love Podcast. Peace and love. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love podcast. Peace and love.